I was out there. I spent millions of dollars. So you ain't talking just to some nigga. You talking to somebody who was ready to die. Okay? That's who you talking to. So you waste my time and insult me. Tell me about NJ. That's nice. There's a whole lot of people out here that had people give them money.
Second dirty urine, then a failure to appear. Man, look like he gon' have to sit in jail for about a year. He was about to get a deal and that derailed his whole career. Sitting in a fucking cell like, what the hell I'm doing here? I ain't never did no time, hope they can't tell I'm new in here. Say you gotta pick a side, it's either red or blue in here. It's too late to be scared straight, better not shed a tear, face your fear. You a street nigga, I thought you made that clear. I might could've got life out of that shiesty the shit I lived through. Seen that shit so many times, don't even feel original. A t-shirt, IG post, and a candlelight vigil. Punch you out in court, identify you at the morgue. Funerals and court days too, that's all we gotta look forward to. The only time we wear a suit is fucked up, but yeah, it's true. Niggas dying, getting time, mama's crying, yeah, what's new? Don't nobody give a fuck, only person cares you. Funerals and court days too, that's all we gotta look forward to. The only time we wear a suit is fucked up, but yeah, it's true. Niggas dying, getting time, mama's crying, yeah, what's new? Don't nobody give a fuck, only person cares you. Who gon' raise your kids, homie? Son turn to his big homie. Daughter just might run to that same nigga when she get lonely. Babies having babies, baby daddy sitting in prison. They just sentenced dog. 15 years of visits and 15-minute calls. That's where they trying to send us all. Kill us all with fentanyl. Same niggas that send you out when it's on, they ain't getting involved. Caught him with his draws down. Draw down, caught him with his broad. Now it's all I want. When y'all go out, they gonna be getting it, y'all. This shit a cycle. Try to break it, I went cycle. All my paper getting recycled. Cause I ain't slaving for no white folks. Your favorite rapper go to jail, that's fucked up. The label probably hyped though. And they gonna break the bank if one of these haters take his life. That right, it's funerals and court days too. That's all we gotta look forward to. The only time we wear a suit is fucked up, but yeah, it's true. Niggas dying, getting time, mama's crying, yeah, what's new? Don't nobody give a fuck, only person cares you. Funerals and court days too, that's all we gotta look forward to. The only time we wear a suit is fucked up, but yeah, it's true. Niggas dying, getting time, mama's crying, yeah, what's new? Don't nobody give a fuck, only person cares you.
Lead off. Get out. Funerals and court dates, too. That's what they want.
I've been feeling a lot of hate. I've been chilling because of this case. I ain't got no teardrop tattoos, but it's written all over my face. What they won't give me, I'ma take for like the enemy of the state. Been on this 1738 straight. Chased it with Duce, can't even drive. Got too much raise, I might just pull a GTA. I was so full of TAC with 30K of TSA. Yeah, preach it. My grind top of the line, won't find no defects. Don't got no regrets. No, I'm the
Logan Garrett. Lead off. Get out. Funerals and court dates, too. That's what they want.
I've been feeling a lot of hate. I've been chilling because of this case. I ain't got no teardrop tattoos, but it's written all over my face. What they won't give me, I'ma take for like the enemy of the state. Been on this 1738 straight. Chased it with Duce, can't even drive. Got too much raise, I might just pull a GTA. I was so full of TAC with 30K of TSA. Yeah, preach it. My grind top of the line, won't find no defects. Don't got no regrets. No, I'm gonna be blessed. Oh, I know secrets. No, I ain't see shit. That's how I'ma keep it. Discreet from the streets. My nigga, they locking niggas up over your tweets. And fake news, really the police. Look, I got big goals, bigger dreams. Fuck these hoes. One in the hole, fully load my magazine, cause I got too much agony. I remember when I could barely put in on a bag of weed. Now I got that bag, I put it in their face like acne. All I did was imagine it. Call that shit black magic, how I manifest my destiny. Probably cause I'm so passionate. Y'all little niggas ain't having it. We were brought up different. That shit you call ballin', that's living average. Plus where y'all living at, I just spend it, get it back. Got 2 Reynolds tinted black, couple of niggas sending threats. I just grin, I'm winning facts. I just strengthen my defense. I just sent them 20 stacks. I just got my girl a gun license. She give me 10 new gas. Yeah, I really been through that, and she getting too attached. And I'm going back to Cali, about to ship me a few packs. They just canceled 2 of my shows, cost me in triple lottery. Wish I could get out of the streets. I'm trying to rap my way out the trap.
Lead off, lead off, lead off, lead off. Get up out the streets, I'm trying to rap my way out the trap. Get up out the streets, I'm trying to rap my way. Wish I could get up out these streets, I'm trying to rap my way out the trap.
Lead off.
DJ Logan Garrett.
You can't do what he's doing. Across the country, nobody know you?
I'm just trying to clear my mind and think better thoughts. I probably already said that. Lead off, lead off.
Act like I lost it or something. I should've saw the shit coming. Tell me what y'all would've done. Off won't even cost me. Still sell ounces off my phone, stack 50,000, then I'm gone. And I've been trapping at it since my house is not a home. I might fuck your hoe to sleep and stay up counting all alone. I give her about a month, she gon' be talking about I did her wrong. Can't say I led you on when there wasn't no feelings shown. I wanna fuck your friend. Fuck this shit, we grown. It seemed like most of these niggas more concerned with looking like it. I sent so many shots, you think I had a liquor license. Expect to get indicted when you really living like this. But I know they feeling my shit, cause they be stealing my shit. Shit, they got so silly, man, I really might quit. But before I dip, let me get this million right quick. Ride around the Ville with a stick, feel like I'm still in 06. Reynolds with the pill out tents. Listen, you really don't know shit. Feel like I got a tat on this bitch. How my trigger finger itch. I just spin a rack on this bitch. I don't see how she act on that dick. Girl, you nasty. Imagine this, I'm back with the shit. Just break them down to 4 zips and vacuum the shit. Black trash bags are really having that shit. And we don't get no passes to no passengers, bitch. So far past them, I don't even remember passing the bitch. Gotta pay me to pay attention, I ain't patching up shit. Yeah, I'm back with this shit. Don't give a fuck who you go get. I'm out your head day, I bought my lonely hood as it get. Home and them stepping on shit, just put his foot on the brick. I had to give me some money too, I couldn't resist. Yeah, right now you in the mix with DJ Logan Garrett.
I wonder how you watching me eat gon' fill up your stomach. I ain't even finished counting it and I want some more money. Sorry, don't know how to chill, but I got ice in my veins. Spend my days at the bay and spend my nights at the range. How you figure fucking with me would be a good idea? I got that toy on me and I'm flyer than Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, there we go. Driving hoes hysterical. Mine a shouted body like the mama off Incredibles. Looking like a snack with a bag full of edibles. I'm not from this planet, I'm an extraterrestrial. And I still ball like the game ain't fit. I brought extra ammunition cause my aim ain't shit. Mama never got a hit. High school I was back and I was cooler than the fucking York peppermint patty. Now I'm black on black on black inside the devil's favorite Charlie with a chick from out of pageant, about to be her baby daddy. Out of peppy, don't it look just like your daddy? I'm so good at making babies, I think that my hidden talent. Okay, back to raking up the money, jet the stash. Tried the 100 pounds and it never left the plastic. My little partner left for Cali and he came back with a package. That was 2012, he got 7 years for trafficking. Just in case you thought this shit was cute, you're insane out here trying to get some change till they had your ass some change, Godspeed.
It's that. No, I know the venture in the streets. Hey, straight up, soldier.
Keep a real nigga by the people.
What up, Snap? What up, Nard? What up, Scott? What up, T?
Yeah, half a meal hid in a deep peephole where I barely that won't tell nobody. All these niggas talk about is yo God and that dog shit, and they both my partners, and it ain't my business, and I don't gossip. Niggas know I'm dealing with my own problems. Really had to get it on my own, yeah. Niggas know I'm digging in my own pockets. Baby chopper right here by the driver's seat. Scary niggas don't need to ride with me. Apparently niggas just want a rivalry. But how many niggas down to die with me? Rest in peace of Slim right K'd up. I'm just trying to see another Christmas tree. In about a week, wish I could get some sleep. Really 1D, no publicity. I got a couple phones and about 20 guns. Coke or the weed, whatever you need. If you want some, we got both of them. 4 spots, 30 hoes, most of them don't even want nothing but a good time. Got a few dimes, man, I can't even lie. Need all mine. I'm a real pimp. I don't throw ones. Boomerang the pack, saw you, then we jack it. Send a bitch to your people. Then I put her in my video. Last month, fuck how you feel about it, bitch. We really about it. Keep a real nigga by the P-ball. Got some young niggas on go about it. All these niggas talk about is more choppers. Niggas know I get it for the low price. Niggas steady asking about the old mileage. Niggas know I get it for the low price. Niggas ain't your pop, ain't no shopping. Niggas know I get it for the low price.
Nigga chopper by the peephole. Got a nigga looking like his sweet hoe. Tell her where he living, how he eat so. We could be discreet when we creep low. Shaking like a stripper, we'll apply the pressure. Pull up with the pistol on the seat, bro. Paying for protection.
Hey, let me testify. Not testify in court, but on this track, I ain't gonna tell one lie. I see shit clearly. I see shit right through the niggas' eye. I'm the man in the mirror. I'm the man that you hear. I ain't got too much to lose with my life, and life getting wicked. And I've been talking to God, but I don't be thinking he listen. And I can't blame him, shit. I'm full of shit at times. I'm a witness. I can hear my mama saying, quit letting life get you conflicted. Shit, I got 20 bows of mid in my attic. Pull up and get it. Put up 13, let them go for $650, a cool ticket. Shit, you laughing, that was out for my bill, so I ain't tripping. I ain't kicking shit with nobody else who always offended. Probably got one of your hoes all in my lights, all up in my mention. I ain't really big on chances. Forgive, but I won't forget it. Cross me, I just happen to love you. That's why you living. I'm on my way to Nap Town right now to pick up a ticket. When it's real, you get a feeling like a kid when it's Christmas, like a seed when it's clicking. I ain't slid in a minute. I go to put my life on the line for you in a minute, but I find it hard to find you on the front line when a nigga hit it. I bought a bracelet, it was tennis for my lady, yeah, she winning. Got created, this one different. Should've been left me a visit. I should've been up on the double XL. I'm in the trenches. 60 days they turning jail in the shows like this shit ain't serious, nigga. I've been about my feelings. I've been about my business. I'm shit without a kitchen. I've been scarred since a kid. I beat your ass for tripping. I went on to a trip. Shit, I just invest and I flip. I just switch lanes and I sip. You gotta put your all in some shit. Why not make it yourself? I just told you where I'm at. My heart been right there on the shelf. And if I was deep in the game, I wouldn't be right there at the shelves. And I'm too slick to meet on sight. And I got rifles at my crib. I got kids to keep safe here. You a kill to see me kill. I kill to see me live. You ain't real if you ain't real. I'ma talk my shit on sight. I come from nothing, yeah, here it is. It's my lady. I don't never be getting no sleep when I'm at the crib. I be up. Prices now been going up. I ain't speaking on no sec, I'm talking me, I'm lit as fuck. I don't do no monkey see, I'm doing me, I get it up. I ain't fucking around with you, you ain't got me, I'm super tough. I don't need your love, back in came the day, here, put it up. I was told don't show no love, cause love will put you in a box. Hey, I come up on the corner, hand in hand, dealing rocks. He and SWAT, some got through the aftermath and some got popped. Fuck it, come and shop. You ain't got a bag, home it up. Shit, he wanna try. And tell him if he put his hand in the bag, shit, then he got it back. We deep in here, I got my heat in here. You ain't a friend of I got too much on my plate to drop it now. Shit, I can't tell a lie. Hey, shit, I can't tell a lie. Let me testify, like testimony, read out, whatever.
Yeah. Listen. Just bought a coupe, cause that old coupe, they just don't wear the same. I'm sipping drink, it got me feeling like an old school jam. This a new feature out your speaker, we are not the same. I hit the gas, I'm rolling fast, the demons after me. Elevating my grind, all it took was some time. Please don't dim down my shine. You can't do it quite like this. You can try all you like. You can't do it like I don't fuck with the hype. Do I look like a sidekick? You can't do it quite like this.
You can't do it quite like this. You can't do it like I don't fuck with the hype. Ay. Do I look like a sidekick? 808 hitting like it's a KO. Yeah, that bunny keep calling my ringtone. I ain't got no time fucking with groupie hoes. Rather chill with my queen fantasy at home. Cause these niggas be creeping and snitching now. Yeah, I'm on my way up, don't you shoot me down. Gotta keep me a clip with a 30 round. Cause my title hold weight and they want the crown. Elevating my grind. All it took was some time. Please don't dim down my shine. You can't do it quite like this. You can try all you like. You can't do it like I don't fuck with the hype. Do I look like a sidekick? You can't do it quite like this. You can't do it quite like this. You can't do it like I don't fuck with the hype. Ay. Do I look like a sidekick?
Smoke one, pop two, drink three. Strike one, strike two, strike three. Swinging, missing that addiction. I've been seeking some conviction, cause I need more. A nigga like me got goals on his list. Got the pussy on pause, put a hold on the bitch. From my neck off froze, gold on my wrist. With diamonds in the face, I'm glowing in this bitch. Stare back, but don't close your eyes. Watch me shine. I'm going in, no holding back this time. This shit mine. On my own, don't need nobody else. I'ma do it myself. And I'm throwing all these pills off the shelf, cause this shit don't help. Bipolar with depression, so just pardon my aggression. I've been smoking, I've been stressing, hard to focus on progression. Want my paper in succession, I'm just hoping on a blessing now. Will it come? That's the only question. I feel the presence, boy, I'm high. Just bought a present, my new ride. I feel the presence, boy, I'm high. Just bought a present, my new ride.
Just bought a coupe, cause that'll hook, you just don't whip the same. I'm sipping drink, it got me feeling like an old school jam.
Talking like you talking, you going up holding a couple losses. Niggas and up in Boston for trying to waver no precaution, you must have lost it. Mind over matter, clean up the sun like you was a prophet. Round table with Boston, I gotta move like I ain't got it. This shit here really dangerous, they building animosity on the squad cause they can't hang with us. He was speeding towards dead end, fuck nigga let the feds in, fuck populace. Bitch, I'm forever paid, forever bread with gang shit. Bitch, it ain't no fluke in my eyes, so be advised cause the truth can be deprived from these little niggas telling lies. Ayy, I ain't the nigga to question, look in the mirror, you'll be surprised. It's a blessing to be alive, money got you moving in the sky. Eyes put a little pressure on the fuck nigga about my eye. Real niggas gon' motivate each other, keep that dry. I been running up, I know I'm peeking closer. Ran down on the fuck nigga, now 40 peeking over. Shout out to all my dead niggas, all the real niggas in the sky. Instead of screaming fuck 12, cause they done took too many lives. How you gon' ring a bell and just rebel? Too much pride, I can feel the love in the air, but it ain't no love on your side. With God, I can never lose to this game. Nigga really wanna make it out the hood, you gotta get used to the pain, never abusing your lane. Can't break a rule if it's in vain. Ay, everybody know the best time to hit the lick is in the rain. Bitch, that dark side, living with all that pressure on your chest, big hit your heart right. When all them problems on your sleeve, like you was alright. Better run around with your cannon, cause you might get in a dog fight. Can't put no fear in them little niggas, we got martyrs. Running up to this ladder, you gon' get stones in your bladder. I'm get on the phone and just chat. I get on the phone to check my balance. Know some of you fuck niggas challenge, handing you pockets, hurting you like rocking and rolling with them big tools. Shit get stupid, nigga, that gang shit. Bitch, it ain't no fluke in my eyes, so be advised, cause the truth can be deprived from these little niggas telling lies. Ay, I ain't the nigga to question, look in the mirror, you'll be surprised. It's a blessing to be alive, money got you moving in the sky. Eyes put a little pressure on the fuck nigga about my eye. Real niggas gon' motivate each other to keep that dry. I be ran it up, I know I'm peeking closer. Ran down on the fuck nigga, now 40 peeking over. Shout out to all my dead niggas, all the real niggas in the sky. Instead of screaming fuck 12, cause they done took too many lives. How you gon' ring a bell and just rebel? Too much pride, I can feel the love in the air, but it ain't no love on your side. I'm that nigga, whoa. But I'm ashamed, cause since 5th grade I was kicking doors. Mama ain't to blame, it's forced to the streets when I jumped out the porch. Young nigga said he wanna be a gangster, he got no remorse. Kids hungry and you unemployed. So them realest niggas never hesitate to go and elevate. I'm gon' risk it all in that water, I swim with the waves. Ay, loading up on the chops, moving niggas out they plays. You niggas keep going with the wind, I did it in different different ways. Hey, I just keep pulling up on random, they can't stand them. Watch me catch my balance, the young Libra getting this bands up. Killers at your neck, bitch, don't make me throw a tantrum. I ain't forever paid, bitch, nigga rolling on that gang shit. Bitch, it ain't no fluke in my eyes, so be advised, cause the truth could be deprived for these little niggas telling lies. Hey, I ain't the nigga to question, look in the mirror, you'll be surprised. It's a blessing to be alive, money got you moving in the skies. Put a little pressure on the fuck nigga about my eye. Real niggas gon' motivate each other to keep that dry eye. Hey, ran it up, I know I'm peeking closer. Ran down on the fuck nigga, now for the peeking over. Shout out to all my dead niggas, all the real niggas in the sky. Instead of screaming fuck 12, cause they done took too many lives. How you gon' ring a bell and just rebel? Too much pride, I can feel the love in the air, but ain't no love on your side.
Got some new rollers dropping soon.
Yes. Alrighty, guys. Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Wise Magi Godcast. Today we are here with Rowling Gang, Roll It, and Professor Ras Natty. The floor is yours, Bedroom.
Hey, man, motherfucking building, man. Got my brother in the building. Rolly, what's going on, OG?
I can't hear you.
Man, let's try to see if everything good. Hold on 1 second, man.
Well, no, I can hear you, but it's just real low.
All right. Hey, well, shit, maybe our mic shit low, but yeah, we should be back, right? Let me go check audios and shit. What's going on, OG? Man, Rolly can't hear us, bro. We might be speaking like we ain't audio. Yo, you can hear us?
It's just low. It's not like I usually hear y'all.
I don't know what the hell going on.
Rolly, jump out and jump back in.
All right.
Yeah, I was about to. Man, I should jump out and jump back in. But all right. When Rolly come back in, y'all know we always want to start off real light. I don't even know if it's like the brother Kodak said he wanted to commit suicide.
For real?
And deleted it. Yeah. Rolly, you can hear us a little better.
That bit's still low. I don't know if it's on me.
Maybe you got your volume low or something weird, bro. All right, dumb out. Yeah, while Rolly getting his job right. Empress, what's going on? Ain't no major news. Nothing that you.
Something right?
Nothing that you really. Yeah. They said Facebook and Instagram was down again.
For real? For how long?
Yeah, probably about 2 hours or so. Not major. Right, yeah, some San Francisco bros. So down for a little bit.
Facebook and its family of apps were inaccessible for about 2 hours on Friday afternoon, the second time in a week that the social network experienced widespread problems with its services. The site downdetector.com, a service that relies on reports from users to determine whether websites are having problems, showed that all of Facebook's main products, Instagram, WhatsApp, Messenger, and the Big Blue app of Facebook, suffered downtime at around 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Just after 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Facebook said it had fixed the issue, which had affected people around the world. The social network said the outage was caused by a configuration change, which typically refers to adjustments in the company's underlying technical infrastructure, but it did not provide further detail. Sincere apologies to anyone who wasn't able to access our products in the last couple of hours, the company said. Facebook said that Friday's outage was not related to the problem it had on Monday, when its apps were down globally for more than 5 hours.
So they're saying this was just subsection. Yo, your subsection was hurt. Oh man, you good, bro? We straight over here. So yeah, all right. So Facebook, Instagram.
Entrepreneurs and business owners said they were unable to make sales on Instagram or through their Facebook storefronts during the outage, in some cases costing them thousands of dollars.
Okay, so this is a different situation though. This is really like Facebook Marketplace. So why was Instagram and those things down also?
Actually, this was for Monday's outage.
Okay, that was Monday. Okay.
You're saying why was what down? I'm sorry.
No, I was thinking that they were saying that it was just the Facebook Marketplace that was down on this one right here. Are they saying it was just a whole app?
for Friday. It was Facebook. It was the same big three: Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and they said Messenger, which is obviously not going to work because Facebook doesn't work. So yeah.
But Facebook, like, was it for everybody? Like, what was the difference in this one? First of all, they seemed like they said the first one was global. This one, they seemed like it wasn't global.
Yeah, it just said that it affected people around the world.
Okay.
But it wasn't a global outage, like
where everything was down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm.
So yeah, like you were saying, spots, right?
Yeah, I'm a little taken aback because I'm trying to really figure out is what's going on. First of all, like configurations, bro. You just talking about like you don't know how to tell. Like I don't know, bro. Like like I don't know, bro.
No, that's not even my question. What's going on? Do you not understand like how to program and code? It's like, hold on, what are these updates about? What are you guys updating so much? Like, that's my question. What are you guys configuring? Why do you guys have to configure right now? Like, what's going on? What's the update for?
I really got to change some stuff, bro. People complaining about they bottom line.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out what is it.
What you mean? You trying to figure out what they doing?
Yeah, like, are they fixing the algorithms to curb hate speech? Like, what is actually going on? Are they curbing the sex trafficking going on?
I don't think we should force Facebook to do that. Right? I think the only thing we should force Facebook to do is get the hell out of the way. But to curb something?
How do you do that as Facebook?
What do you mean?
How does Facebook get the hell out of the way?
Oh, you don't make decisions on things biased. Like you don't fucking identify with a party, nigga, and then judge on some bipartisan shit. Well, not bipartisan, nigga, partisan shit, nigga. You don't just, I'm over here. You feel me? Like you gotta.
So you're saying Facebook is obviously Democratic?
I would say they lead more to that side, but like they were saying with on Facebook, it's a lot of QAnon stuff they saying. I don't know if that's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
What a lot of those people, what we would say, those people more so right
wing, yeah, and that's the thing that just kind of doesn't really add up to me as far as putting them towards a party more so than putting them towards a dollar and who has power at the moment as far as our democracy. But yeah, it would definitely lean more Democratic because it's all inclusive as far as like come as you are.
What that mean?
I'm saying like they're more so of a kumbaya Nike type of vibe. Like we're gonna do what's ethically right for everyone. It isn't about like, yo, we not a family, bro. Like you get on here, you put your e-commerce stuff on here, and you get out of the way.
No, but that's different though. That don't change the family atmosphere.
Wait. Do you know what I'm talking about though? Who said that? Shopify saying that, yo, we don't have any concerns for your all-inclusive family, blah, blah, blah.
But I'm saying that's not a Democratic perspective. That's a Republican perspective. That's what conservatives all about, family. I don't know Democrat about that. I've never seen that in their handbook.
Yeah, maybe I'm not using the proper word, but what I mean by the word family is simply all-inclusive.
But who's included? Because you keep on saying that. That's the biggest part of that.
They try to make it seem like we're not racist, we're not sexist, we're not anything. It's saying,
who makes themselves seem like they try to seem like they're racist?
Who makes themselves try to seem like they're racist? As far as what, like social media?
Anybody that you could think of.
Oh, right? Shopify like made it strict in public. Like, bro, this is a for-profit. Like, we're here to make money. This is a business.
That's the same thing with Facebook, though. Like, Facebook is, I think they're very clear about that. That's what I'm saying.
What statements have they made to be clear about that?
Oh, they tell you that the way the algorithm is set up is based on traction.
Engagement.
Yeah. So the more people we can get on the site is what we push. It's not about what it's about or who said it.
Right.
It's nonsense. Now they're forcing Facebook to be fucking police officers. Yo, take that down. Hey, that dude post something. It's just nonsense. Right. Twitter's been that type of guy the whole time for sure. Twitter been taking niggas the fuck down. Hey, matter of fact, Facebook was the last standing nigga with Trump, I'm pretty sure. And they took him down too. But I'm just saying, bro, I don't know about Facebook. I think Facebook is just like every other company. It's all about the dollar. The mighty dollar rules. But one thing I do not want, because like you saying all inclusive. I don't think nothing democratic is all inclusive because I never really see males, right? I don't really see a lot of males, and I definitely don't see black males. I think I never see Democrats ever worry about. Ever. And never have I seen a Democratic policy that was like, yo, we need to address the black males. Right. Never seen that. So I don't really know what's all inclusive about it. But I guess if you say, yo, gays and woman and man, I guess you can just vaguely throw that out there.
Yeah. Ultimately, that's true. But if the black man isn't going to be out here reporting things that offend him and, you know, sending these hating ass whoever's against them people into the Facebook jail or whatever the case is, I don't know how we're going to really, you know, get the acknowledgement of the black man, because the black man isn't concerned about reporting and, you know, saying his piece as far as what offends him.
No, but they know the stats, right? So
how do you know that?
Because I know they know the stats. They literally have everybody's information. They know what niggas say and delete. They know what niggas writing in their inbox and never send. They know what niggas wrote in their inbox and sent.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But why?
Yeah.
Like, why spend so much resources on that endeavor if they're going to post and delete and, you know, just not really come to the forefront in reporting their actual issues? Like,
No, I'm just saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you, the same way that they go and find these random people that committed suicide, there's male activists speaking about random shit happening to male. It just don't get reported. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Right.
Little white girls aren't the only one committing suicide on Facebook.
Right.
But I think it's because their number jumped. And it's not even that crazy, but I guess based on the suicide number, it's kind of crazy. I want to pull it up. But Joe Rogan always talk about this, but it's like a small percentage increase, but for sure it definitely increased with teenage girls.
But as a society, just a quick question. Mm-hmm. If we understand what the feminine is as far as a portal, like, what are you concerned about as a society? Are you concerned about keeping those multiple doors available, or are you concerned about the one that can't really open the door to any more populace? As someone who's running a society.
I don't even know what that means.
Because you're saying that they're not acknowledging the boys that are committing suicide in the report with the whistleblower. Mm-hmm. They're only acknowledging the girls, right? Mm-hmm. The girls is going to trigger more of a reaction, right? The boys is going to be like, wait, what happened? Why did he do it? Oh, he lost a whole bunch of money on the stock market? Dang, that sucks. But with, like, a girl, it's just like, bro, like, our birth rate is down. Like, we're turning brown as we speak. Okay, this is something we have to worry about. So yeah, it's definitely not like there's no empathy for the male sex. I'll agree with that 100% when it comes to the societal matrix dichotomy. You don't see it at all. It's very rare for you to see it. And if you do see it, it's on a specialized space where you have to go find it. It's not being marketed and advertised the way we have, you know, the LGBTQ agenda being marketed and, you know, the woman empowerment.
Like, even with the whole portal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does portals bring here with no opening? Like, I've never seen a portal randomly bring something here in my life.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
Watching Stargate, watching anything. I've never, ever just seen a portal open up, nigga, and somebody come through it because the portal opened up.
Yeah. You see, I feel like you're going to the extreme as the no guys here. No. I mean, if the guys population becomes a threat, then that also becomes a concern too. But at this very moment, let's address the problem at hand.
What's the problem at hand?
The portal is being diminished.
I don't get that because I'm telling you, it's never been a time. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
There's never been a time that more women was killed than men. Never been a time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really get that narrative.
There's never been a time, so that fits the pattern and the narrative. There's never been a time where more women have been killed than men. So now they have to ensure that by addressing the women that are killing themselves.
No need to ensure it because it's not even a close second. It's no close number with man and women's death. Like there's no addressing.
Well,
shit.
What about the aspect of their birth rate being at a -%? Like,
Yeah, I'm not knocking none of that, but a male is the one that's going to be able to impregnate that female. So I don't really get the science.
I mean, but you only need one male, technically, right? If it comes down to that.
You need one male to do what?
Impregnate all those women.
I don't know. If y'all feel like that'll work, I've never seen a society.
No, I don't feel like it works, but if we're speaking hypothetically or theoretically, the concern is usually the woman first. That's just an unsaid rule. Why is that?
Because we live in a matriarchal society, and this woman is actually.
But even before that, even before the whole, just all these society stuff came in, just nature itself.
What are you saying?
You're saying the women have never been the first thing to protect? And nature?
Why would you say that? No, the women are protected in nature because they're women.
Correct.
They're not the first thing to be protected. They're just weak or not as strong as the male. So that's why they're protected. Mm-hmm. The same thing with babies. Babies are the first to be protected. It's just...
And you're saying the baby is being protected because of being a baby?
Yeah, anybody that can't defend themselves, that's what a man's job is. So that's why I'm saying, like, I think there's a big confusion on who's actually the victim of all crimes. There's only one person that has to die for anybody else, and that's always a male, right?
Right.
Everybody else could decide when they want to die. They could decide if they want to go get surgery, and they could just die how the fuck they want to die. There's no real responsibility to death. Mm-hmm. But with a male population, they think about the population as a whole. So like I said, I'm agreeing with you, but I don't think that females can have babies without males. Right?
Yeah, so 100%. No, that's virtually impossible. And if we do decide to go to the extremities and, ensure that the female population is the one that thrives, that means extinction. Because
but that's the thing, though. The female population would never be at a problem of not thriving. Yeah. Like, women don't die more than men.
Right.
Like, and especially in their older ages, in fact, women live more than men on average. So it's nothing about protecting women. They're not protecting women. They're actually harming women, right? We heard the situation about the one Olympian. She said she wasn't able to give birth. They've been telling us this in school. They said, yo, be careful when you ride hard bikes on the bike seats. They tell you about running track. Mm-hmm. You can, people were trying to figure out about the hymen. It's a hymen situation back in school. Now, this is not no TI shit. This is back in the school. And, like moms or dads or whoever the fuck go test these shit, they go test them. So, like, I guess girls that play sports, they try to let their parents know, like, nah, I be running. be running a lot. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Yeah, they try to say athleticism and, science kind of came like, yeah, sometimes. Mm-hmm. But it's not always normal. But, so I'm just saying, bro, I think women are very well protected. I just feel like our society's imbalanced. We don't need to protect no one person. We just need that balance, bro.
Facts.
Whoever doing right need to be guarded. Whoever doing wrong need to be fucking left aside, bro. All right, so I'm just super concerned with the way they're doing it, with the way they're going about it, even the way that people may think where they say, well, the woman is more important. And I would believe that if I thought that woman could give birth by themselves, if I didn't know that the actual motherfucking living being comes from the father to go impregnate the egg. Who comes first, the egg or the chicken? I don't know, nigga. Mm-hmm. Right? That's a weird argument to have, but I'm just telling you that the chicken is over here and the egg is over there. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what the hell come first, bro, but I just know they got to use each other to kind of make it into this reality.
And that's the thing. Are we erasing the egg because we're trying to erase the man?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, the egg is in the woman, but the sperm.
The egg is in
the other. It's the egg.
The egg is in the woman, but the egg has a limited time to live, and the egg is limited in number. Right? Mm-hmm. Sperm is like the number is so unlimited in the sense.
So, like with the male, mm-hmm. the male rooster is obviously like fertilizing the hen, right? Okay, so yeah, the egg is the man. So the egg came with the man. And according to the Bible, the rib.
Yeah, but the Bible always tell you that about the Trinity. So that's why I'm saying it's super weird to me if any time I hear this woman need to be protected because this and that.
Like, what does science say about like the moon and the sun?
Well, shit, we know for sure the moon is important, nigga, based on keeping our waters in the banks, right? But in the sun, without sun, there's no life. So if the sun goes, nigga, and the sun is the first thing that we see. So I guess it's no importance, but science to say the sun is more important to the planet. Right? That's type of shit they'll say. But there's no one more important object. Right? It's just who we may need first before we get to the second. Like we won't even make it to the moon if we can't go through the sun. You feel me? If we wake up and there's no sun the whole 24 hours, nigga, life, everything starts to die. Right? So by the time moon come, nigga, moon throwing water at you also. So you know, it's no more importance in this duality situation, bro. Everything is duality.
And that's ultimately what the sentiment is that we need to be acknowledging that boys and girls are committing suicide.
Yeah.
But now it's like, all right, how do we solve that problem?
What do you mean? The problem is simply solved. It's an easy problem to solve, G. Right, you need to get structure back in the household. Stability is the number one shit. Like, even when I just heard Joe Rogan, I'm talking to something that I really identify with. The only thing that could really make a child go mad is just knowing nobody cares about them. Everything else is just ancillary type of shit the white people say, right? So it's just like added on shit. It's just that's good. Maybe it might raise your confidence up, but the one shit that'll change you and make you a different person to where maybe you a killer of some stupid shit now is that one shit, nigga. Knowing that when you go home, nobody ain't home. Knowing that when you ask for some shit to eat, nobody ain't getting it. Right? That kind of changes your makeup. Where it's like, nigga, my parents don't even care about me. The fuck is you? Right. It's like, bro, I done gave you all this stuff, nigga. Got you staying at the spot. It's like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm staying at the wrong spot. That's
definitely like, just if you look to like a plant, it's deeply rooted. You need to have those roots. And if you don't, like, you're just a branch. You have no real, you know, that connection to the sun type of situation where it, you know, enforces you or it forces you to kind of, you know, like show and prove, like compass isn't there. And just and when I mean parents, I don't like getting the financial part taken care of and ethical part of it. And with that being said, like when you do see these, you know, white people TV shows or, you know, these TV shows where it's the other end of the stick and they're like telling their children like, oh, great job, good job, so on and so forth. Like those things go such a long way in the child's mind and makeup. Like you have to understand that you're building this child and you have to be, you know, conscious of what you're building this child up with. Is it words of encouragement or is it words of death? Are you speaking life into the child or are you constantly kind of, you know, reminding them that they're better off in the ground? And that's how severe it can get, you know? And that's where we lead and end up with all these children committing suicide because they're like, there's no one here that genuinely cares for anything I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that shit happens a lot with famous people. Right? Because as like somebody that nobody really knows, you don't even know that nobody cares.
Right.
But like a famous person, you think people really give two fucks about you. And a lot of these people, bro, like I was saying about the young brother Kodak, when he deleted it, I guess he in his room and he feel like killing himself or so, whatever the fuck the brother said before he deleted it. Maybe he was playing, maybe whatever, but I couldn't see me playing like that. But he knew just they played crazy, bro. They played different, but
yeah, that's just a hesitant voice. That ain't no playing. No, you don't play. You like fine, you can play like that all you want, but just the people that play like that. Everybody knows how to get looked at. So you can throw that out all you want, but you're being looked at as such. So just don't be confused when you start having sympathy parties and everybody's in your chat on their mental wound ish because you just opened up a door.
Yeah, I think everybody gonna look at it the same.
Yeah, and
it's a help his brother, help him. He don't kill himself.
Even if you are playing, like, just on a serious note, like, bro, just reel it back. Go inside for a little bit. Start thinking about, like, what's next. Like, how do you want to pivot? Like, what is putting you in this space? Like, understand that 10 years from now, it's going to be a blimp in time. It's going to be such a small situation. So, yeah, I think it's just a matter of just, bro, you got to relax. Probably reconsider the foods you're consuming, the beverages you're consuming. Drink more water, spring water. Kodak Black, if you are watching this, bro, we offer consulting. Hit us up on IG. You can hit us up on our email at admin@blackprivilege.org. Yes, we do offer consulting just for health, lifestyle decisions, lifestyle design, how you want to be portrayed, so on and so forth, all things of that nature. So yeah, just hit us up. Admin, ADMIN@blackprivilege.org or on IG at blackprivy, BLKPRIVI.
Yeah, a lot of people, they don't take the food they eat. I just only be your decisions, bro. Like, if you go look at nature, tell people all the time about how weird nature is, bro. There's different little insects and little larvas and shit that goes into motherfuckers and turn them into other frogs. It's some type of weird bacteria. Some brother, he go into the frog, grow extra legs so you can't swim right. The frog get eaten by inside that bird is the only way that little bird even become another shit. Man, system, bro. So you got to think about bacteria and a lot of these shits is using motherfuckers, bro.
Right.
They using people, bro. So a lot of people, they be thinking that that's how they be feeling. Say how you feel, bro. Say how you feel, G. Like, if you was eating some regular food, you probably
felt great.
Man.
You probably want to go work out, run a mile. You feeling so light.
You don't know what to do with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have an objective tonight. I'd like to start by addressing the LGBTQ community around. And I want every member of that community to know that I
You don't want to speed it up?
Peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying a different one to see.
I hope to negotiate release. And I want every member of that community to know that I come here tonight in peace. And I hope to negotiate the release of the baby. Sad story. The baby was the #1 streaming artist until about a couple weeks ago. He took a nasty spill on stage and said some wild stuff about the LGBTQ community during a concert in Florida. Now, I go hard in the paint, but even I saw that shit and was like, God damn, the baby. Ooh, he pushed the button, didn't he? He pushed the button, punched the LGBTQ community right in the AIDS. Can't do that. Can't do that. But I do believe, and I'll make this point later, that the kid made a very egregious mistake. I will acknowledge that. But, a lot of the LGBTQ community doesn't know the baby's history. He's a wild guy. He once shot a nigga and killed him in Walmart. Oh, this is true. Google it. The baby shot and killed a nigga in Walmart in North Carolina. Nothing bad happened to his career. Do you see where I'm going with this? In our country, you can shoot and kill a nigga But you better not hurt a gay person's feelings.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
Controversy Radio.
I had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for this video. I'm your girl,
So boom, heard that right there. Let's see if we can, this right can be stopped.
Oh shit. Sorry.
All right. Wow. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So that was just a small little snippet of what we are here to talk about today. Probably gonna do a part 2 just to add some things in, but right now this is basically like almost a first review almost, right? Nothing too in depth, but just throwing out some Easter eggs and little gems that we may have seen and many other people seen. So if you've seen any gems, definitely throw them in the comments. Throw them around. Cause we definitely try to see what everybody's seen or maybe heard. Right? I'm not sure if somebody heard anything different. So let me do this right. Empress, you got anything to go in with?
Okay, I see what you're saying because when I was reading the transcript earlier, it did not say that. Now I'm thinking about it. That joke was at the beginning. This joke was at the end. So maybe you could say this.
That's what I was saying. Maybe that's at the end. So we weren't tripping on that one right now.
But nevertheless, it is very interesting. And we are in an odd space right now with the fact that people can kill people and just be completely scotch-free due to the social constructs that we've created.
And what do you mean by people killing people? You're talking about the baby just in general, though?
Just people with the whole stand your ground or self-defense.
And what you saying?
These people, they're good. Like, there is no criminal time that they have to do or anything for taking a life.
I'm saying, why would they have to do criminal time if you're saying that they're protecting theirs?
No. I'm not saying that they have to. I'm just saying, but in that same breath, like Dave Chappelle was saying, like, you'll say a few words and somehow just be extinct from existence almost.
But you don't go to jail.
I see.
You ain't facing no real repercussions. Hey, bro, I was the #1 streaming artist, bro. Somebody took that away.
At that point, you saying you damn near might want to go to jail because it's free rent and food.
For what? No, I don't. You know me. I'm anti that belief every time you say it. Every time you say it, they got like, what the hell?
Because I'm just thinking, like, the money that I don't know the exact number, but the alleged money that he lost, the headlines are saying, like, this guy was kicked out of multiple festivals, concert, venue, like, a lot of stuff. So I'm like, okay, so this guy has lost his living, his daily job or whatever, his day job. And now he's at square one again. It's almost like he's just stepped out of prison and you're back to square one and you have to figure this shit out. I mean, it's not there obviously because he's done what he's done with streaming and stuff, but it's definitely odd just to hear that concept and realize like that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm a little bit weird. Maybe I might be a neck. But for sure, I think people should be bodied and put under the ground if they try to kill you or harm you. I don't know where I'm from. Maybe I'm from a 18th world country, but I'm telling you that the Bible says. I'm not just not making some shit up. I don't really try to speak my own thoughts because I wouldn't even like those for sure. But the Bible says that if you come to me and somebody has taken your life willingly and freely without pushback, then hey, goodbye to you. Now that's not the Most High. Like, the Most High is not gonna be, oh my gosh, I can't believe somebody took your life, innocent guy. Like, hold on. Did you try to stop him? You did? You don't even care about the life then? There's nothing wrong with it. Just you don't care, so why should I care, right? You're not gonna protect yourself. Why should I protect you? That's crazy. That's why I love America. I told y'all about back in the days, not back in the days, but around 2012, 2013, some Muslim brothers was going around stealing girls. They went to Africa. It was a big Boko Haram situation. They went to Africa, bro. Took 300 African girls, women, wives, daughters, whatever they were, from these males. Males had no firearms, no way to protect their lives. Maybe people might say, yo, it's better, bro. You didn't kill anybody. All right. I didn't kill nobody. I'm dead, though, inside. Lost my family. I'm going to kill myself. I committed suicide. Matter of fact, I think they said, I'm not going to throw the stats out, but I think something weird happened to a lot of those, bro. I don't know if they committed nothing weird, but they wasn't really here a long time after that. But shout those brothers out because they're still trying to get things back. But matter of fact, I think America, somebody went and received and got those women back, I think. America, did y'all get them?
I cannot.
I couldn't imagine America going to get those women back, but maybe they did though. Because this around the time that we have Obama, Black Obama. You know, they went and got those girls, right? This was going on with ISIS. I remember ISIS, how scary they was. That's they back to ISIS K. Y'all heard about they so scary, bro, that our president actually droned a nigga just giving out waters. Like the ISIS K members so bad that you like, yo, I don't care how they look. I don't even care if I find one. I'm blowing somebody up because I'm scared. I need to let ISIS K know that I'll blow anybody up.
Okay.
I'll blow myself up.
All right. So,
Crazy
Professor,
motherfuckers.
with that being said, the other side with the cancellations, like, how do you feel about that and the fairness in it?
All right, Dick Gregory always says some shit. Matter of fact, the brother Starlito says one of the songs that we played before. He was saying him and Don Tripp just lost $2 million off some shows and stuff based on the legal issues. You know, they said that he shot somebody, so now the club, the venues are like, you danger. We don't want you in the venue. What can you do, bro? Like they said, it's just what it is. Like these venues are venues, bro. They do what the fuck they want to do, right? Dick Gregory always said this, like, I used to get paid, whatever I think he said $1, something real small. He used to get paid every night to do his little stand-up. So he always look at the black people, he said, you got me here. Type of shit. That's how Dick Gregory feel. Dick Gregory said, they can't do nothing for me. They can't take me from nowhere, bro. I didn't take no extra money. I didn't leave with no prostitute. I don't even need no money. My wife got all my money. What are you talking about? Nigga took you off streamings, bro? What the fuck about streamings, bro? Go stream somewhere else, nigga. What are you talking about? I'll be anti-streaming for the rest of the year. Yo, y'all don't want me on the streaming site? I ain't streaming no more. Next time a label come to me and tell me, yo, T, you want to put it on the streaming site? I'm not putting nothing on the streaming sites, G. I'm just out of the trunk now. If I see my shit on the streaming site, I'm suing streaming sites.
All right, so you're just saying be the pioneer of something new.
Man, no way can a fucking group of fucking imbeciles take anything away from nobody. Nobody should get nothing taken away.
Right.
Homosexuals, straight, I don't care what you is, bro. Nobody can take nothing away from you, bro. Just don't try to be in their shit.
Right.
Yeah, if you try to be in their shit, then I think they should take shit the fuck away from you. If you try to sneak up onto them and they like, yo.
That's the main thing that they kind of get misconstrued because that is their world ultimately. And now you're it's being shattered into pieces and you can't put glass, you can melt it all back and create something new, but that setup is it's shattered. So with that being said, like that's what you have to realize. You have to say it outside of your own mouth. Like, I have to get out of this ecosystem. Like, you have to understand that you are in a hyperbolic ecosystem that is, moving at its own rate, but that's not reality. You can step out of that and live a private life if you want to, but right now you're in the public space.
If you heard PT was just talking when he was talking to Carlos and them boys, he was letting them know that same shit. Like, bro, you could talk about you could talk about all these motherfuckers, bro. When you go to house parties, birthday bashes, and any of these type of things that real people go to, bro, I don't give a fuck what your biggest radio hit is, bro. It ain't gonna hit harder than this nigga in the city.
Right.
Comedians will tell you that. Any of the top comedians will let you know that, bro. you have to try to find one of the top comedians in that area, bro, because he'll eat you any day. That's his area. He may not be no Hollywood nigga like you is, but if you get over yourself, you go to a city and get your ass booed, bro. Mm-hmm. So you feel me? You got to kind of understand the balance of people's spaces too. You just can't go to a nigga, fuck your whole city. Fuck you. Like, this just, come on. Like, come on. Like, I don't get it. Right? I don't get it. And, you know, just that it's kind of, nah, I don't even want to go. We're going to stay right here. We're going to stay right here with the day. But with the only thing I didn't like was the baby, like, using that case, right? Using that situation. Because I don't know the situation as much, but what I read and what I remember from the situation, it seemed like something in self-defense. If they were even able to prove it, that's even crazier, right? So I wouldn't want nobody to be arrested for that. Even when I see white people kill black people, I'm like, I don't think nobody should be arrested for defending themselves.
No,
right?
no, for sure. That sentiment is across the board the same. Like, protect your life. Like, that's it. But as far as the irony of it, it's just, that's the part that kind of has you like taken aback. But once you sit down and you realize what's going on, you're like, oh, it makes total sense. Like, rules are rules.
Somebody was in a venue cursing. They said they don't want him in the venue. No, bro, that dude right there, he raped somebody. And because he cursed in your venue, you took him out. Brother, I don't know about him raping people. He cursed in the venue. We heard that and we took him out. What are you talking about?
Yeah, because, you know, unfortunately, like, there are a lot of people that will take that sentiment that Dave Chappelle had about you killing somebody and getting away with it and have people using that as hellfire. And it's like, have you actually thought about it though?
Yeah, bro. Don't make it seem like I'm just
like the cancelization wasn't in real life. Like, he's still living. They didn't Squid Game him. Like, he's still walking around able to make money.
He had to go to court about the situation, but like I said, you got to defend these things. And with the baby, just like Empress was saying, like, yeah, think about it. He's still out here, bro. Like, with this case, if he'd have lost the case, he'd have been in jail. It's what it is, nigga.
And folks, that is a lesson in, you know, the whole real eyes, real eyes. Like, if you're not realizing things and bringing it to the forefront of your reality, you just like a steel piece in a shattered piece of glass. Like, you're not protruding out and, you know, seeing the world for what it is. You're kind of caught up in the sentiments. You can't be doing that.
I gotta find this little stuff. I'm telling you, when people die, it be so much shit. That has nothing to do with nothing, bro. Just start streaming back up to the top, bro. That shit be so disheartening. So disheartening. It's like, bro, I've been listening to this Dick Gregory for so long. All I used to do is type in Dick Gregory. Just type in Dick Gregory. I just type in Dick Gregory and everything come up now. Before I kind of want to find this dick before I go to the next John though. But what's the next little spot that we kind of looking at?
As far as the transcript?
Yes, ma'am.
You want the top because the first one that I had was about the Jonson Johnson.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking, like, on his level, it's like, who's around him? Who's allowing him to make these type of decisions? Because he also mentions that I walked in to the doc, like, give me the third best option. And with that being said, it's obviously not what he said. But ultimately, that's what he ended up with after realizing, like, hold on, this is causing clotting.
Nah, I don't say that, babe.
Wait, what?
Don't say that. What are you saying right now? Let me hear what you said.
Wait, so the Jonson Johnson wasn't known for the side effect of...
Everybody got side effects, though. Everybody got side effects.
Yeah, what are the side effects of the Jonson Johnson?
The Jonson Johnson got blood clotting, but you are standing on saying that obviously he did. He got a third worst John. So I'm trying to figure out what made the first two DNA changing brothers the best brothers. That's what I wanted to figure out. And there's actually complications with that too, but we can go into that a little bit later because I got extra clips.
Well, with him saying that was the most niggish decision I'm just saying, like, he obviously deemed it to be the worst one.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. I just didn't want you to put that same opinion with his opinion. I wanted you to separate your thoughts from his thoughts. But if you believe that it's the same worst one because you was running down.
Oh, no. Me personally, I don't have any opinions on it being the worst or best, but I did hear the blood clot headline, and I didn't hear any other headlines.
So you didn't hear about Pfizer. The heart palpitations
for Pfizer?
No, the heart palpitation. The people's heart exploding damn near. What are you doing?
Wait, and which vaccine?
I'm not here to name vaccines. I don't want them to think I'm a vaccine agent.
Okay. Well.
But there's actual studies on there that y'all can go research. But I was just taken aback because we were like, I don't want us to agree with nothing about vaccine, right? Because I'm not exactly sure about the vaccines. I don't know nothing about them, bro. Like, I am not a health professional, bro. I don't know nothing about vaccines, bro. There was RNs, doctors, and everybody walking off the force. Me, little old me, I don't know nothing about no goddamn vaccines. So I'm not here to say what was worse or what was best. But the joke, I do get it, right? The joke is saying, okay, everybody else changed it up. Everybody else came with a new angle. What do you mean everybody came with a new angle, D? Everybody had a different plan of how they was going to attack this situation, right? But a new plan. Everybody had a new plan besides Jonson Johnson, right? I'm also pretty sure that Jonson Johnson, right, was one of the first ones that was on the one shot. Was Jonson Johnson on the one shot? I think Jonson Johnson was on the one shot. Let's just do a little vaccine research just for the fuck of it, right, guys? Do the fuck of it. I told you I don't know nothing about vaccines, so don't hold me to a vaccine standard. Don't hold me to a vaccine standard. I seen this brother right here talking about vaccine. Get him off here, fam. Get him off of your site. Get him off of your site. Off of your site, dude. He was on it. He was talking about vaccine. I know absolutely nothing about it, G. Doctors, RNs, and scientists, I'm guessing, about it. Even Bill Gates seemed to know about it. Bill Gates ain't got no degree to be knowing about it either, though. Bill Gates knows as much as I know. He probably know more, though, because, you know, he been in those rooms when they was being made. I ain't banging on you, Billy. I'm just saying, you really been around them folks. You know about how the vaccine is made. But that's the only thing I was saying with Empress, right? I just wanted a small pushback on that, right? I don't want us to agree, right? I just want us to kind of just be free, right? Be free in the sense of, analyze it. Let's analyze it, right? So that's what I was doing when Empress made that comment. I laughed. I was like, explain it. All right, but you know, Empress always got her little gems. So Empress always ready to drop some jewels. So I'm just gonna wait for her to come back to keep on this little situation, man. I'm not here to cry. I'm just here to tell y'all they just canceled a lot of my shows. Cost me and Triple a lot of racks. But I'm just trying to get up out the street. That's what he said at the end. The name of this shit is called Funerals and Court Dates, brother. Get the fuck up out the streets, right? So I wouldn't want to see the baby facing no court dates. Mm-hmm. And I definitely didn't want to see another brother facing a funeral, but it's funerals and court dates, bro. Get the fuck up out the street. That's the only options. But with these little, I don't want to diss nobody, but with these LGBT, these industry people, cancel us, bro. It just, you feel me? We just got to be canceled, bro. We can't be so stuck in that system that, like, because we're going to speak about this on Sunday. What is greedy? Right? Because I see people talking about these basketball players, so I kind of want to, we don't speak about the basketball players, right? The basketball players getting spoke about. The 18 motherfuckers that they said committed some type of healthcare fraud. Healthcare fraud, that's what the motherfuckers said. Man, these motherfuckers had shit when he was showing Obama saying, we're going to do a global healthcare system. That's healthcare fraud right there. Now, if I think about everybody that think they getting healthcare and they're not getting healthcare. Think about that shit. Biggest. You paying for that shit every month, nigga. You go to the, I don't know if y'all ever got shit, but
to see some new fine print. Nope, you don't qualify for that procedure. You'll have to pay all of it.
Y'all don't know that shit, but I remember when I first came from school, I was so like, man, I'm about to take my, you feel me, nigga, the healthcare, Obama here. You know, my mom voted for Obama. I was in school 2012, and I remember when that Jeezy song came out. My president is black, my Lambo's blue. So we was in college after Obama won because he was running against a dude that was gonna send us back to the islands, I guess. After Obama won, bro, my whole college was turned up. I went to HBCU. Everybody live. It's a whole night party. It's a block party, basically. Block party. Everybody playing music. People going out. People chilling. It's a movie, right? So we experienced that. But you know, people just gotta stop complaining about being canceled, bro. It's cancellation coming for everybody. But what I was saying, Empress, about the Jonson Johnson is the Jonson Johnson. That's the one that's not mRNA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's why he said it was the third best for sure, right? That's probably one of the shits that he's saying, oh, this ain't got a new tech. So I was running that down to the folks, right? This ain't got a new tech. Where else we was going with the vaccination situation?
Yeah, as far as the headlines.
Because I'm gonna do a little research right now, so that's what I was telling the folks down. I told the folks when you came back in here, I was gonna build on something with you, but I ain't want to go too far.
Yeah, because I was saying that I knew the Jonson Johnson to cause the clotting.
Okay.
Yeah, and I just attributed Jonson Johnson to being like the third best because like Jonson Johnson reputation, I guess is the word, is not that reputable because of the whole cancerous baby powder. I heard the baby oil had issues and just weird stuff of that nature.
Okay. Okay, under the EUA, Pfizer BioNTech, new COVID vaccine has not been distributed. Boo, boo.
But I definitely seen something on Twitter trending about like exposed Pfizer, but I did not go into that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because you know they say with the Pfizer you always have the pain around the injection. Right? They said it's a pain that follows it. Right? Delayed skin reactions is another side effect. In rare cases, people have developed, because I heard somebody say context, right? So in rare cases, this doesn't happen a lot, folks, but people have developed. Matter of fact, Empress went to college. I actually went to high school.
You just said that you went to college and your whole school was celebrating the winning of Obama's election. In rare cases, people have developed delayed skin reactions after getting vaccinated. In early March, a group of doctors wrote a letter to the New England Journal of Medicine describing delayed skin reactions in 12 patients who received the Moderna vaccine. This type of delay reaction might also develop in people who get the Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. According to the authors of the NEJM letter, the patients developed rashes, large raised red patches, and other skin symptoms around the injection site 4 to 11 days after getting their first dose of the vaccine. The researchers found evidence that these symptoms were caused by a delayed allergic reaction. The reactions were limited to the area around the injection site and not serious. Symptoms cleared within 2 to 11 days. All 12 patients were encouraged to get a second dose of the vaccine by their doctors.
See, nothing too extreme. Same thing with the Jonson Johnson. Little blood clot ain't there. Nobody ain't dying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got the studies, folks. I was telling the folks make sure they got some studies in the job. But go down one more. It should be a few more side effects, I think. I don't think they will get away with 2 side effects.
Okay. Fatigue, headache, muscle pain. Other commonly reported side effects of the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine include fatigue, headache, and muscle pain. Fatigue has been reported by roughly 63% of research subjects who received the vaccine, while headache and muscle pain have affected about 55% and 38% of participants, respectively.
So about 55% for headache. So that's over half. Right, and then the 63%, that's well over half. And then they said over 90% of our older people are vaccinated. So like, why people not reporting this shit? Like, why does it seem like motherfuckers out here fucking cowboy their whole endocrinology system where it's like, yo, fuck that. I ain't on none of that. I'm not like, no, people are taking the vaccine every day, bro. We don't need to ban people and come down. Like, what are we doing as a country, bro? That we feel like, yo, nobody taking it. We gotta kill them. Chill out, bro. We're gonna take it later.
Oh,
go in.
I
thought you seen something else super interesting. I'm like, damn, made them seem dead.
I've been following a personal story, and it looks like they were coerced. It looks like they had to take the shot in order to work, and they took it.
And then they said that 4 cases of Bell's, exactly. This is what a lot of people keep on talking about, the Bell palsy situation. Yes, ma'am.
Is that with the?
This is what Conway got. Conway the Machine. He got Bell palsy with his face.
Oh.
Yeah, that's usually what it affects.
It's a type of facial paralysis that results in a temporary inability to control the facial muscles on the affected side of the face. Symptoms can vary from mild to severe. They may include muscle twitching, weakness, total loss of ability to move one, or in rare cases, both sides of the face. Other symptoms include dropping of the eyelid, a change in taste, and pain around the ear. Typically, symptoms come on over 48 hours.
And they're saying that this is like 0.5% of the case, so this is extremely rare. So this is not something that we really have to worry about. So it's only about 4 cases out of the billions of Pfizer vaccines they got. But this is not, none of these side effects, I'm pretty sure, is Johnson & Johnson. None of the side effects is Johnson & Johnson's.
All right, and they're saying, however, those 4 cases are consistent with the rate of Bell's palsy in the general population. In other words, there's no clear evidence that the Bell palsy was caused by the vaccine.
See, this thing is, when you watch this show, you get information while we're talking about stuff, so we just don't let things just flow by. That means, okay, why you say this the third words, my boy? Okay, you saying this, a little blood clot about Bell palsy. You know about that? There's nothing wrong with it. It don't happen a lot. It's just rare. Hey, they even said that. They said that it's consistent in the placebo bros and the non-placebo bros. They don't do double-blind tests with vaccines. I know they don't. Last time I checked, so I'm not sure if this is an update, new test that they do, or where they do a double-blind test, where they maybe it's not even double-blind. So I'm super interested on what is the placebo about. Like, did you tell them like, yo, we're not giving you the vaccine? We just gonna, I don't know.
Last thing, the FDA recommends that people who have experienced a severe allergic reaction to a previous dose of the Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine or any of its ingredients should not receive it.
So they let you know that maybe you need to take the Johnson & Johnson, where it's the normal process where they have a little bit of the Jean in the Jean, and they just put it in you, so you kind of get a little dosage of it, right? And you get sick, and then it's supposed to bring up your immune. You kind of get a small dose of it before it hits you in your fucking face, right? So you kind of know how to take the punches now. Nigga, you've been boxing for a little bit. You take punches all the time. Nigga, you get in the ring, nigga don't punch you and you ball the fuck up.
They said that they recommend doing it around your schedule. In other words, don't do it at 9 a.m. on your way to work at the end of the day if you work normal daytime hours, or a day when you're already going to be off, that kind of thing. He's recommending Advil if you do experience pain at the injection site. Between the benefits, risk.
All right, so it ain't nothing crazy, but we just want the people to know that there's side effects on both parties, right? There's side effects on both sides. We don't think it's nothing to be alarmed by, right? If you want to take the vax, take it. I think, me personally, I think it's a good idea to take it if you need to take it, right? So I'm not anti-vax at all. I think we all should just get on board, nigga. The people that's on board, be on board. Be off board, be off board. I don't think we should start forcing people, right? Because I think the people that we force is probably the people that had some of these side effects. Maybe because they went in there with this negative mindset. It's a scientist, the brother Joe Dispenza. He explains about neuroplasticity. Said, babe, that P word with the T.
Neuroplasticity.
Plasticity. Oh, there you go with the P and the T, man.
Plasticity.
Man, it's like plastic, y'all. But you know me, them PTs, ICDs, them shits is crazy. I don't know who the fuck thought y'all back at that. Nevertheless, that brother saying that your brain changes.
It's really neural flexibility more than anything.
Why are you saying that?
Because plastic is not really moldable.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Like once it's plastic, it's not moldable anymore. You have to turn into that liquid, whatever.
It's
right?
still plastic, right?
No, it's some liquid, chemical.
They got plastic hempcrete. That's like saying hempcrete ain't the plant, because hempcrete, right? Plants is a whole thing, right? So whatever plastic is, maybe it's a whole material. Right now they're using it in Kenya as pave. They want to pave the road with these plastic bricks. And we seen that Kenyan girl throwing them bitches.
What about rubber though?
They actually need to get rid of all that shit. I'm thinking like, yo, them plastic breaths can't be good either. Like it's toxic for the universe. Why would, like, you feel me? Like, what's the selling point where it's like, yo, they cheap, we using them, then we got to get rid of them. It's like, man, I think we should get rid of them.
Yeah,
like there's no better way to get rid of them bitches. Like, let's like find some way to get rid of them.
It's definitely looking like a
we gotta get rid of them
situation more than anything. It's like, bro, whatever's cost effective. I'm just thinking, at one point everything was in glass, right?
Everything was glass. At one point, they was eating gold spoons.
Snapple just broke into the plastic space.
Everybody gonna jump into the plastic space. Look, everybody in the BPA space. You can go to Dollar Tree. Everybody in that bit BPA free. You feel me? We ain't know what that shit mean no more. It's just like the organic, bro. Names become all this weird stuff.
Stop it. Can we talk a little bit about vaccines? Because it's something I've seen a lot.
I'm just running this real quick.
Like on.
And just keep it in your mind how she got a lot of misinformation. Let's see what she's saying. Mind you, she came with notes and she's speaking with authority on all the things that she's already seen that's completely wrong. Now let's see how she attacks this situation. And this is super interesting. Like I said, I don't want to blame this on. You always tell me you feel that other people do this, but he corrected her, and she didn't acknowledge the correction. She almost kept running as if she said the correct thing. So people that's listening too fast almost think that there's some agreements, and now she's developing her point. So boom, let me run it back so we can hear it. Look at this. She was so authoritative. She was like, "No, they're talking about from the spike protein." He's like, "No, they're talking about the actual COVID, like not the spike protein. Like this is when you get the virus, nigga. Like
the one from the lab.
Yeah, like just a simple virus that they saying people getting, like just that basic genre, not the super delta that's attacking other people, not none of those variants that Fauci hitting us with." Mm-hmm. She tried to claim that they're talking about the spike. We brought it back again. No. Just a veteran, and just watch. She don't acknowledge nothing. She shaking, she yeah, and just watch her. So now I'm starting to remember that I was doing a live one time, and I told somebody they should go get it, and they end up getting it, and they had some. What the fuck, bro? This is America, bro. This is America. What the fuck? Yo, she's a doctor, G. I don't know if that just means she's a PhD. Like, this is a very smart woman in other aspects of life. But I think it's very...
Like, can you sue her for professional advice?
I was just doing a live stream, though. I didn't tell him.
No, she didn't do no disclaimer. She literally told me to go get vaccinated. I want to sue her, bro. She gave me professional advice.
Yo, and all I seen was doctor at the beginning. So now I'm gone. Everything she say, I feel like is research.
Yeah, that person can definitely sue her.
Bro. And then she started this whole shit off when the brother acting like I'm telling you, she came in with so much authority as if the shit is just so wrong. Mm-hmm. No, these people aren't so wrong. It's actually happening, man. What do you mean? What do you mean? Like now you're starting to come back and realize maybe happening?
Oh gosh.
Joe Rogan said, "Man, I know 2 people." So then you're like, "Well, up until you just said that, now I know one person." So now the fact that Joe Rogan knows 2 people, like you gotta think about how these odds and probability works. The probability works that one person should be able to experience something really rare one time. If that one person experienced something really rare twice, either that person is super special or that thing isn't that rare. That's all that means. So he knows 2 people.
And she knows 1.
It's not that rare. Or y'all super special, nigga, that y'all just know everybody.
Wait, so what is the market of this just for the audience?
I'm about to pull that up. Exactly. Thank you. Okay, this is a Pfizer side effect. Myocarditis. See if I can get it. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have Empras read this time.
Hey, stop.
Ooh,
you're so annoying.
I wanna bring you on the cast right now, man. I'm gonna put myself on the cast, bro. Where y'all been at, bro? Y'all gotta make sure y'all be tuning into these live casts, bro. Right? It's a portal behind me. It's a portal that's been opened up. You heard me get saying, woo, woo. Empress came in here.
Let me know when you're ready, Professor Ras Natty.
Shout out to Empress, bro. Empress be doing hey. Empress. 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 Empress.
Are you ready?
Dr. Rhonda Patrick thought she was ready. So maybe I'm not. Sometimes people think they're ready. Go ahead, I'm ready. Hit me with the science.
Since April 2021, increased cases of myocarditis and pericarditis have been reported in the United States after mRNA COVID-19 vaccination, Pfizer and Moderna, particularly in adolescents.
Chill out now. I went and got the third worst, bruh. Say. I'm telling you, this is just all off this first line. So imagine what would have happened if we did this whole time. We're gonna spare y'all, not spare y'all, but the Patreon really gonna get this. We're gonna offer y'all as much as we can. Do your thing, Empress. My bad.
Particularly in adolescents and young adults, there has not been a similar reporting pattern observed in the recipients. No, after receipt of the Janssen COVID-19 vaccine, which is Jonson Johnson.
Okay.
In most cases, patients who presented for medical care have responded well to medications and rest and had prompt improvement of symptoms. Reported cases have occurred predominantly in male adolescents and young adults, 16 years of age and older. Onset was typically within several days after mRNA COVID-19 vaccination, and cases have occurred more often after the second dose than the first dose. CDC and its partners are investigating these reports of myocarditis and pericarditis following mRNA COVID-19 vaccination.
Now, boom. Now you can go down and just let us know about
myocarditis. Gosh, this word is kicking me. Is inflation of the heart muscle, and pericarditis is the inflammation of the lining outside the heart. In both cases, the body's immune system is causing inflammation in response to an infection or some other trigger. Symptoms can include chest pain, shortness of breath, or palpitations. The severity of cases of myocarditis and pericarditis can vary for the cases reported after mRNA COVID-19 vaccination. Most who presented the medical care have responded well to medications and rest.
Remember the first thing I was telling the Empress was heart palpitations. They said, motherfucker, I don't even want to say it. So, because, and that's weird too, because I be watching Fox and I be watching some people and they just be talking about the stuff and they be saying, oh, it's just the lab leak and how they be coming to get us, bro? We be having science behind this shit, bro. Man, I gotta do the research on y'all be trying to hunt us, but nevertheless, bro, we clearly know what we talking about. I said this before anything happened. We just reading about it just now. Like, this is
public.
You feel me? Like, this is, you could just research this information, bro. We're not making this up. Now this young lady that came in here with so much authority is now
information
backpedaling, like almost saying like, oh snap, I know somebody. Yo, that's the first question I asked you. Why you just saying stop at the beginning and say, but you know why? Because you came in with authority. You came in and you said, yo, you know what? First thing first, I want to address some of this misinformation. First thing is they're saying this. Like, whoa, chill out, man. Are you sure that you want to do that right now? Watch what happens again. We're gonna play her. Watch what happens.
Now, what happens if you have that? And like, how do you recover from that?
But you realize it's happening to young people. So myocarditis is caused by two things. One, by inflammation. Two, by direct viral infection. And it's more common in adolescents and young people.
And it's an enlargement of the heart?
It's inflammation of the heart can lead to that, yeah. But it's happening in young athletes with COVID-19. And it's happening more frequently than people that are getting vaccinated. So it's still well, if the person that got vaccinated, look, it is a risk, but it's still pretty rare. And it also is treatable. In most cases, they treat it within a few days and it's isolated.
Why do you think that people there are people that are completely asymptomatic when they get COVID, or if they do get it, it's very mild? Do you think that's because they have a lower viral?
Yo, we even stretching the words now. Things have become pretty rare. Before it was rare, yo, that shit is rare, bro. Now it's it's pretty rare. It's rare, but it's not really rare, but it's a small percentage.
And you know what? It's pretty rare in healthy people that are doing exercise.
So why bring them up? I see you bringing them up too. like her argument, bro. I'm just telling Empress this. I think we was muted, but I kept on saying like she's developing arguments about other situations for no reason. Like we're not here for that. You told us that there was misinformation about the vid. I don't even want to hear about regular people no more, bro. Like you should have so much.
In other words, you came on and said, I have authority over this information and I can tell you the truth because I can identify the mistruths.
But you're not doing that right now. Right now you're backpedaling and telling us other truths about other things that maybe happen in other. I know it happened, but I'm saying it's happening with this John also with people that shouldn't be getting it. I'm saying. Like, don't tell me about the people that may be getting it because they're doing some shit and you. No, don't do that. I'm not here for that, man. But watch her though. Let's see if she get back right.
Load that they've been infected with. Or do you think it's their immune system that fights it off? Like, what do you think is happening?
It could be any and all of those things, a combination of them. And, but so like, even if you think, if you're looking at just like the most extreme part of like the deaths, right? You've got like over 624,000 deaths of COVID-19. Most of those deaths are happening in people over the age of 50. And if you look at like
most of them have 4+ comorbidity factors, right? Isn't that the average?
I don't know if it's 4+ for average for. I think the comorbidities increase. Yeah, I think
let's find out what the number of comorbidities are in terms of like the deaths. It used to be 2.6, but I think they raised it before.
Really, the number of them are 4. Okay,
I think so. So I might be wrong, but I know it was at least 2.6.
Right. So then there's the argument. Well, I'm healthy. I don't have comorbidities, right? I mean, so what should I do? Like, should I get vaccinated or should I be exposed to the virus? And I think there's a lot of evidence, and there's multiple lines of evidence. One, there are people with mild symptoms that are getting post-acute COVID syndrome. They're getting this, what people call long haul COVID. And the majority of people.
What do you think that is? What is long haul COVID?
I don't know what it is. I think it depends on the symptoms. I think there could be a variety of causes for it. So there are people, and most of this is happening in teenagers to like 50. Most of the people that are older are not getting this long haul COVID. It's like happening in people that are mostly not being hospitalized. People that don't get hospitalized originally, like they have mostly like pretty mild symptoms, in some cases even asymptomatic. There was a study published in the Lancet like last year showing there was a 7-fold increase in stroke incidence in people under 50 in the United States compared to the year before that, before the pandemic started.
And that is probably because of spike protein that causes this deterioration of the blood vessels and blood clots. Is that what it is from the virus?
Well, I don't know what it is. I mean, there's lots of things. Viral infections themselves can cause hypercoagulation. They can cause blood clots, that's like known from other viruses. Like that's there's inflammation without the spike protein. So okay. I feel like I haven't got to address everything, but let's talk about the spike protein
real quick. I think this 4.0 out where I would find this information. I hope that's the spot.
Yeah, there was an average of 4.0 additional conditions or causes of death for data on deaths involving COVID-19 by time period, jurisdiction, and other health conditions.
For death.
This is only 5%. COVID was the only cause, and then
for only 5% of the COVID deaths, COVID-19 was the only cause mentioned. So out of those 600,000 people that died, only 5% died just from COVID-19.
Well, I mean, so you have people that are COVID-19 is going to make their comorbidities worse, and that could be the same for a vaccine. It could be the same for anything, right? I mean, so like something that's going to activate the immune system. Yeah,
but the concern is with vaccines, the negative effects of. What people are worried about, I think, is young people that are healthy that have negative effects, like that have had strokes or that have had thrombosis or myocarditis and those issues, right?
Well, again, if you look at the data, young people are also experiencing those things at a higher rate. And are those all the people with the comorbidities? Like, I don't know, I'm not sure, but it seems as though no matter which way you look at it, like it is worse to be exposed to that virus. And like, how do you know that person that had that myocarditis wouldn't have had it X-fold worse with the COVID-19? Because it's been shown to happen in young, healthy athletes, and people
Has it been shown in large numbers? Like the athletes?
More so. It's
more so than the vaccines, is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying that it's happening. Myocarditis from the vaccines is happening in younger people at a higher rate than from the vaccines.
Do we have accurate data, do you think, about how many myocarditis instances we have from the vaccine?
Well, you could argue there's an underreporting. I think so anyone can submit data to the VAERS, and I think when it comes to someone who's younger, they're more likely. I mean, so healthcare professionals have to submit to the VAERS if there's like something that's life-threatening, which myocarditis could be, or if it's death or something that's like changes their daily functions, like congenital effects.
They have to submit it.
Yes, they are. If they are,
But how do they know that myocarditis is caused by the vaccine?
They don't. But if the person had gotten vaccinated, and by the way, there's no time constraint. Like it's not like, if they've only been vaccinated within like 2 months. Like they're supposed to submit to VAERS. Like if someone was vaccinated
They're
and then
supposed
something,
to.
yes.
Is there encouragement or discouragement to submit to VAERS?
I don't know, but I mean, if you even just looking at the deaths in every age group, even like people that are in my age group, 40 to 49, there's 20,000 deaths that have been linked to the confirmed COVID-19 cases.
Right.
Whereas in VAERS it's 200, and even if you triple that,
for people with comorbidities, obviously it's a real issue.
Yeah, I don't know if that's always the case, but yes, definitely with people with comorbidities.
Because according to this, what we pulled up, it's 5% that are dying just of the COVID. 95% have an average of 4 comorbidities.
Okay, well, if that's true for all ages, then yes, people with comorbidities are more likely to die. But also, younger people, like I said, they're more likely to get these long haul symptoms. Where I've known so many people, that they've gotten like their loss of smell or taste has been like several months. And there's now studies showing that, there was a huge study out of the Biobank, UK Biobank data, where right before the pandemic started, MRIs were done, brain scans on like almost 1,000 people. It was like over 800. And then the pandemic hit. People got COVID, some people didn't, whatever. So they brought the same cohort of people back in for a brain scan. And, basically they corrected for people. So they had people they compared people that were the same age, same gender, same sex. And then they also time between scans. And they found that both mild and severe COVID-19 cases caused a atrophy in the gray matter region of the brain. It was worse in people that had it more severe.
Right.
Understandable. But people that had mild cases that didn't go to the hospital had it.
How many people did they study with this?
It was over 800. Yeah. I mean, it's you need more data to confirm, but I mean,
were these people, did they stratify by age?
Did they have
age,
it by gender,
health?
ethnicity, health? I don't know.
Did they have comorbidities? Did they factor that in?
They had people that age the same age, as the people didn't get COVID. Right. They didn't have it. I mean, this is several months. This is just months after. I don't know about the health.
Did they monitor their nutrition or find out what kind of supplements they were
I don't
on?
know. I don't know if any of that data was in it. But
do you think that data would be a factor at all?
I don't know, because I know people that supplement, that exercise, that have had were diagnosed with, they had a mild case and they were diagnosed with POTS, post-postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, where their heart was racing, like tachycardia was racing, just uncontrollably. They were dizzy, had no energy. I mean, this was months, and they finally got diagnosed. And like a lot of people coming out with this, but
Do you know anybody that had COVID and got through it with almost no symptoms at all and was very mild?
Well, yeah, no symptoms at all. But the people that I do know, most of them had some kind of weird taste issue, or smell thing for like weeks and weeks. But
you don't know anybody that didn't have that?
I don't, because most of the people I know that had it lost their smell.
Watch the entire episode for free only on Spotify.
Is that Empress? But you about to?
Yeah, he just grilled her tough, and she just had random facts.
She came in there with a lot of just a lot of misinformation out there right now. Bro, she didn't have none of it. she created more misinformation, bro, because Joe had points. You feel me? Like, if she knew what she was talking about, she's supposed to be knocking Joe's head off, because I'm telling you, if you go listen to Dr.
This title doesn't do any service.
Bro.
If that's the title, Dr. Rhonda Patrick, on
vaccine misinformation.
Like, that title is not fitting. Joe Rogan depletes her cannon fire of misinformation with actual facts of what's actually being done as far as side effects go with the vaccine.
And I'm telling you, Dr. Rhonda Patrick, if you go listen to a lot of other things, she'll go in. Benefits of vitamin D.
Yeah, it's like a freestyle rapper versus a rapper that gotta write before you get anywhere near mic.
She wrote some. She showed
she should
up.
have came in with a bottom manuscript.
Joe, sweepy Joe. So, what's going on, Empress? Where we at now?
This one's a heavier one, so I'm gonna skip it for now.
Okay.
And the next one is the movie that he plans on making. If you could scroll down. No, matter of fact, this is the black people with the Asians.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is probably my favorite joke. As far as this isn't it. This isn't it. This is Space Juice. But with this one, see, I didn't get as far as my opinions on it. I just think it's another cannon fire one where it could be the sentiment of black people not liking Asians, so on and so forth. And in reality, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, when did black people, like, where is the sentiment at? Because over and over again, we've seen random videos from people going viral on Twitter or wherever we're at consuming social media stuff, and we see them attacking the Asian people. And when we actually see our personal videos, I remember at one time this YouTuber, somebody was trying to, get some shots at a specific business, and an Asian man came out and gave him a hard time. And I don't know if there was any racial slurs thrown out there, but he gave him a hard time because of his race as an Asian man. So yeah, it was just
what Asian man?
I remember being like in California on the west side of the country.
And what Asian man did? What you saying Asian man did?
He kept telling him and his camera guy to get out of the plaza or facility. And
who was telling him that? The Asian dude was telling the black dude that?
Yes. You don't recall? And it looks like they were trying to repair a fountain or something at the front of the plaza. And like he was just trying to get some like professional shots with him. He's like, bro, I'm a YouTuber. This not there. He's trying to.
No, I know Asian people. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, yeah. So it was just like weird to hear it portrayed like that. Like, yeah, but can you touch on this a little bit more? Because like you're one-siding this. Like, what about all those Asian women beating the black women up in the salons? Like, are we not going to acknowledge the other side of the stick, or are we just going to play a couple videos of mentally unstable black people attacking anybody? Is it? I don't think it's strictly the Asians. Like,
no, what I'm saying, like, the argument hold no weight. The argument hold no weight, but right, I could just see it being a setup for the joke, right? Because what he was saying was how in his body, right, him being black, he said he didn't get a booger.
Oh yeah, he says not a cough, not a booger, not a fever, nothing. Look at me, I'm the Magic Johnson of coronavirus.
You feel me? So
yeah.
Right, it was a ploy. He was getting somewhere. I understand it, but the narrative was completely wrong.
And then he just ends that joke off with, when I saw these brothers beating these Asians, it's probably what's happening inside of my body.
See, and me as somebody that know more, and him saying that almost say, okay, he understands it. The only reason why I'm saying he understands it is COVID isn't unprovoked. Right? When COVID comes in your body and your immune system attacks it, it's because COVID provoked your immune system.
Right.
Nobody gets mad and say, yo, nigga, immune system done killed the COVID. Goddamn, ain't no COVID. You feel me? Like, nobody says that. Right? So when I looked at it, I was like, the joke is complete. Now he's saying maybe they wasn't unprovoked. Maybe they wasn't unprovoked.
Right. It definitely lets you know that he's drawn some type of conclusion as far as the real reality of it.
Maybe they wasn't unprovoked. I don't like the angle because, black people speak about being on code. I got this thing where I don't want to be too on code that I seem like I'm biased. I want to be justifiable, right? So I don't like the narrative because I don't see a lot of black people beating Asian people. That's why I don't like the narrative. Right. And even if they do, what do the Asian people do? I'm not like, white people get beat, everybody get beat. I don't really get the narrative of why. You feel me? Why does it seem like they being attacked? Like nobody not attacking them, nigga. You feel me? So that was a weird situation.
What's the backstory of these viral attacks?
But I wanted to pull up the Asian dude though. But you can go to the next bro if you wanted to.
Yeah, and then the space Jews. He mentioned a lot of works and different stuff that he plans on doing. I don't know if he was serious, or he joking about these endeavors. But one of the ones was I also saw a lot of videos of UFOs. I mean, what the fuck? Excuse my language. Has been going on with that ish. This nigga, these niggas are here. Okay, yeah, that was the transcribed section I was talking to Professor Ras Natty about earlier. But with that being said, these UFOs keep coming to Earth, and it made me think of an idea for a movie. Sounds dumb, but hear me out. In my movie idea, we find out that these aliens are originally from Earth, that they are from an ancient civilization that achieved interstellar travel and left the Earth thousands of years ago, some other planet that they go to, and things go terribly. Did I say something? Yeah, I did. Interstellar travel and left the Earth thousands of years ago, some other planet that they go to, and things go terrible for them in the other planet, so they come back to the Earth and decide that they want to claim the Earth for their very own. It's a pretty good plotline, huh? Yeah, I call it Space Jews. Space Jews. So yeah, that was another one, and I mean, I haven't seen any outcry from the Jewish community about the Jew jokes. So that's that. You know, they're a part of another cancel culture that can you know, be very effective in getting what they want and their demands that they're calling for. As far as the Space Jews in that plot line, I do like it. I would love to see how he kind of conveys that story, because I feel like I would resonate with it a lot. And yeah, those are the top ones that I had. He obviously had a plethora of jokes. This Space one was one of my favorite ones. I like hearing Dave Chappelle's thoughts as far as creating and what's next in the lineup of ideas. So yeah, let me go to the transcript right now. Control. Oh, you find it. Alright, guys. While I go through this transcript really quick, we're gonna run this video. The Asian guy giving this young black YouTuber a hard time with shooting some clips. So here you
go. What's going on with Chinese man? Man, drunk. Man, back up. Just seen Dave's anti-Semitic Holocaust inversion. His ignorance of Jewish history and his instinctive choice to depict in human terms. What sings out in his English the word Jew prerogatively. My bad, yeah, pejorative. You alone 50% of punchline. So that's one of the Jews being upset. And another Jew, the screenwriter from Big, Brian Koppel, says, "Hey, Dave, you sold the rights to Space Jam? Nah, that's Honda. Why do this weird? Why do they want Honda with you? Honda. Man, what's wrong with you, Dave? Nah, Dad. Nah. The joke is allegory or bit about world domination. Critic Eric Deegan call it animatic. Reviewers like me will quote the judge for it, which I am. I don't really care what points he's trying to make. A joke which sounds like anti-Semitic gets a hard pass from me. I mean, who the fuck? Why? I don't even know. Overly listening to shit. When come in and say some shit wrong, like, yo, I'm third worst. I'm like, oh, that's for me. Shush that bitch to the side. That's how I address things, bro. I address things like I gotta be tribal. We got to get back on our shit, bro. Like, people be talking about me. He didn't talk about me. He ain't say nothing about me though. All right, bro. Cool, my boy. He said he don't like him. He said he don't like people. The people dirty. Tell people ashes. This way. You can't rock with this, man. What you showing me?
Who said that?
People from the Jewish Journal.
Yeah, I'm confused on what that even means.
What mean?
What Doggin said? Let me see it. His ignorance of his history.
Oh, it's not Doggin.
Oh.
Do
like me will quote the joke and criticize word, which I am. I don't really care what point he's trying to make. A joke which sounds like Semiticism gets a hard pass from me.
Yes, I don't know if Diggins or Duggan said that, John.
What is he saying? He passed on the joke? He's not angry about the joke? Like,
nigga, hard pass, nigga. Me ain't fucking with it. Fuck you mean not angry about the joke? I ain't fucking with that pussy joke. Hard pass. Ah, I can mush that bit. Get that shit out my face.
Why are you coming over here?
Right. So I just want to. A lot of the things that we say, we gotta understand that. Yo, if somebody say anti-Semitic joke, people gonna criticize them. Just like right now, I feel like bro threw out some fake black people stats. I'm criticizing his ass for it. I think everybody should be criticized and throw out fake stats attacking your group.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody come at your group and they say, yo, black people is out there whooping Asian people ass. You say, nah.
You see, I was even thinking about
Hard
that. I was
pass.
like, black people literally hard pass everything. Because, like, can you find any information on ADOS members getting upset with the Martin Luther King analogy?
Black people don't hard pass shit. Black people motherfucking pass everything, nigga. They fucking... Now that black people, it's like they get along with everything. I can't say they hard pass shit. Because like in the Jewish community, when they say hard pass, they address it and say fuck it.
Oh, no, I'm saying hard pass in the manner of being passive.
Yeah. Nah, definitely. They don't address it. They don't say nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
They part of it.
Like, they address another nigga arguing. It's like, wait, are you a part of the LGBTQ community or are you a part of the black community?
I'm part of the LGBT community.
No, they'll claim black community, but they'll be talking about how the LGBTQ community is set. It's like, nigga, focus on your own fight.
Like what they be saying?
No, they'll be like, oh, the LGBTQ is trying to cancel Dave Chappelle again.
Just ADOS members?
Not ADOS members per se, but members of they're not a part of LGBTQ. They're not a part of the Jewish
just regular
dichotomy.
Black people,
yes, regular black
why
people.
Why you throw them in a group like that?
What do you mean?
Why did you throw them in a group like that?
Group of what? Black people?
You just said some ADOS shit. I was wondering why you threw them in a group. I didn't want to attack them, but you're talking about regular black people. You're not.
Well, no, I'm saying regular black people, and with regular black people, ADOS is in there, right? In the group of regular black people.
Well, regular black people, everybody's in there. Africans in there.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's in there. But now, as far as communities that would actually address it as a platform piece or a talking piece on their platform, you would think the ADOS people would start talking about MLK and how he used the analogy and how they're not comfortable with the analogy or whatever sentiment they have. And that's what I was asking you.
Why would they? I don't know.
Because I just made a statement that I didn't see any Jewish headlines about people being offended about anti-Semitic blah blah blah.
That's the thing, you know, me personally, I don't believe in the ADOS shit, so I don't even know where to look for to find people that think that they're a special set of group.
All right.
That's why I kept on saying, why did you call them? But you just talking about black people. I bet I can find black people. Matter of fact, I was in a group the other day, black people talking about, nigga, we not, Dave Chappelle was off code. Matter of fact, those are ADOS. Those are B1s. I don't see that's what I'm saying. Even giving them names, it's fucked up. Because I don't know what none of these people is. They're just black people, bro, to me. But they not fucking, some black people, some sect of our black groups is not rocking with Dave Chappelle. They don't like how Dave Chappelle spoke about transgender so long. They feel like that show is too transgendery for them. Right? You know black people, I guess they say they don't like gay shit in the community. But then there's some other black people, they say you feel me? So there's angles everywhere. But I definitely get what you're saying. right? As far as the ADOS members, right? I want to see what they saying for sure, right? Those people in that group, I definitely want to see what they saying because you know them, they might say, man, Dave Chappelle Island, look at him, that boy off cold, that boy off cold. That
we just did lineage. His grandma, his grandma from Jamaica.
Yeah, it's like, they gonna find us
to throw him away. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Every time these island niggas get out here, bro, they be completely off cold, bro. So that's all I can see him saying about Dave. This dude right here, not ready to be ran. Let's try it one more time, and if not, we just see him out because he might be taking up running space on our fucking bars.
What's the issue? What's up? Why are you coming over here?
I just want to see what you guys are taking pictures of.
Why is it your business?
Oh, you know what? This is my home.
Okay, mine too. Why are you taking pictures
Where
of
you
me?
live?
I live in Scottsdale. Why are you taking pictures of me?
Michigan plates?
Yeah. Why are you taking pictures of me?
Well, you know what? We've had problems here.
I don't care. You don't know me. Why are you taking pictures of me? And I don't know you. Do you know a lot of white men are doing racist things in this world, sir?
No.
You don't know that? You're not aware
I'm
of
a
that?
racist.
You are a racist.
I'm a racist.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So
what's
the
your
issue?
point? Why are you here?
Because this is a no zone.
Not really.
Oh, is it?
Not really, sir.
Tell me.
There's not a not. So I'm here. And what
But
I'm
you
about
don't
to
live
do,
here.
what I'm
But
about
you
to
don't live
do,
here.
I do. I stay here. What I'm about to do,
yeah.
Me and my friend, we about to record our videos.
Okay.
And you're not gonna do a thing about it. Y'all hear me?
That's fine.
You're not
I'll tell
gonna
you
do
what do you want to hear?
thing. I don't want to hear you say nothing.
Oh, I'll tell you what though.
You're just not gonna do another thing. So,
Why?
as y'all see, you
Your
can't
filming
keep the
me
camera.
doesn't stop me from doing things.
It doesn't mean I'm about to record my video.
Okay.
And this is not gonna do anything.
Okay.
And let you try to touch me. Let you try to touch him.
Oh, I wouldn't touch
Let you already disrespecting me. Can you step back a little bit? I feel like you harming.
We are 6 feet.
Yeah, no. I need you to step back. So don't listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay you down. It's okay. I'm gonna lay you down. I'm gonna lay you down.
You are?
Yeah. So
You ain't.
just stay where you at.
You ain't man enough.
It's okay. You don't gotta think I'm man enough.
Like I said, that's why when I hear Dave saying stuff, I immediately attack it. I immediately hard pass it because I'm B1. I'm not B1, bro.
What does that even mean?
I guess it's black first. They're using the B1. This is the Bank of America. I don't know. I'm not against no black groups, bro. Just don't let me make jokes of nothing, bro. I'm not making jokes of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But when somebody say that he's seen black people beating up Asian people, bro, I don't like that narrative at all.
Unprovoked.
I don't like none of that narrative. I don't even like them beating them up. Yeah, we've seen some of them getting smacked because they did stuff. But I don't see a lot of videos of unprovoked Asians being attacked, like Empress just said. Right, but what I do see is people in the hair store and getting their nails done, getting their hair dragged out of their head top. What I do see is people in there getting their nails pedicured and their head manicured and getting their head chopped off, basically. Man, the Asian people, one day they held some black people and something, pulled out some brooms when they're beating them with brooms, brooming them. Do you remember when they were jumping the broom with their hair? Bitch, you want to get married today? I'm talking about broom in the hair.
Savagery.
Had some other black people come in. Please just let them out. Just let them out. Just let them out. You beating them. An Asian dude jumping just like this Asian dude that's in Scottsdale. Y'all bugging, bro. Don't never say black people attacking nobody, bro. We lost our whole everything. We don't got nothing because we've been attacked every day. Don't say that, no. But Dave, like I said, I seen the completion of the joke. So when I see a lot of black people saying Dave is off cold, I want to bring y'all on the show because maybe I'm kind of missing. Like I said, he was off cold for sure, right? That is a bad joke. You can't say that joke in front of white people. White people will use that joke and say, bro, look, even Dave think y'all be beating up the Asians. And I'm like, Dave, yeah, Dave is a celebrity. Like I don't expect Dave to know about what's actually going on with the Asians. Right? Dave said they don't need me to speak for them. Dave is speaking for himself. So that's why I can never even, you feel me? I can't even really attack Dave per se because Dave said he's speaking for himself. He's not technically speaking for the community, but he has little gems. Right, if you're a community man, then you can, just like the Most High said, like a workman rightly dividing the goods from the spoil, just get you a big piece of fish and debone that boy.
But Dave Chappelle also let it be known for anybody who was upset that it was too not trans, to LGBTQS that he is a TERF, which is a
man. You skipping around on the jokes like this, Empress?
No, I went down. What did I skip on?
Man, Empress be finding shit important for her own self, man.
No, what did I skip on?
All these jokes here, what you doing?
Yeah, this is more of the LGBTQ stuff with the baby. So, okay.
Tough time for the whites. That's about LGBT people. That's not about white people, nigga. Poor as hell. That's how like motherfuckers is using the narrative about black people being so poor, and Dave Chappelle is saying, well, based on stats, saying that there's more white people on food stamps getting these benefits than there's melanated folks, guys.
Yeah, he was talking about Ohio.
Sad time for the whites, right? Sad time for the whites. Sad time for the whites.
All right, so I had the MLK.
See, even the LGBT John, yeah, no, you can't be running through them. Empress like this, like what all these like? You hear none of these Johns is nothing. Man, Dave Chappelle must have had an ass comedy sketch, man.
Okay, so this is a children's book, right? We already the UFOs. We did that.
I'm not. What is it that it's gonna get worse? Boom, boom. Now I should tell you this black man. All right, blow. Right. This ain't even that interesting, but. This is just something when I say like another John when it's back on cold type shit where he's explaining this children book. And when he gets to the end, he explained that it's going to be what Clifford the big black nigga. Right. So he explains about this big dude with this white name and this white voice, and he calls and he always get ready. You feel me? Every reservation he books, he gets them. Every job interview he wants, he gets it. His name is white and his voice is white, but when he shows up, they immediately call the police on him.
Right.
And every time the police shows up, they shoot him and kill him. Every time they shoot him and kill him. But they can't kill him. Matter of fact, they don't shoot him and kill him. Every time they show up, they shoot him. But this is a big giant bruh. So these bullets don't do nothing to him. What?
It says, but remember, this guy's a giant. These bullets don't kill him. They don't even hurt him. They just break his heart. It is called Clifford, the big black nigga.
He just cried. He just sad that, look, the Most High, right, on the day that they crucified him, he said, oh, don't do it, because they said that the heavens was quiet. Like, if y'all read the scripture, I know a lot of people don't give a fuck about scriptures, right? But if you read the scripture, they said the heavens was quiet. They said angels was going from galaxy to galaxy, letting people know, like, look, nigga, we're going through these portals. Yo, these humans just did some wild shit, bro. You remember the dude that was created up here? Sitting down there? They killed his ass. So that's what he's saying. Like, they didn't really kill him. It's just they little people and you crying. You say, oh, don't kill him, father. You just, because you know that there's punishment coming. There's repercussions coming for shooting you. Even though it didn't hurt you, you're not really, you feel me? Energy can't be created, destroyed. Something's gonna happen to these people, but it's still like, man, bro, like, why don't y'all wake up? Why do y'all keep on falling into this trap of you feel me? Of showing up every time y'all show up, y'all shoot this guy, and he just cries, he cries. But we didn't get to the end of the John because he's just like Samson. He's just like Samson. When he cries, he pulls everything down and he kicks every white person fuck up. But right here. This is the last special. I have an objective tonight, the brother said. The brother said, I have an objective tonight.
Agenda.
Oh, that's what he said?
That's what it means. Yes.
All right, yeah, all right. I'm just making sure. I'm like, damn, what he said?
No, he said objective.
I have an objective tonight. I came here tonight because this body of work I have done on Netflix, I'm going to complete. All right, this is called a closer. If you know anything about comedy, then it's a closer. Right, you have an opener, right? You have a closer. The closer is the best bro in the bill. He closes the show. This is blah blah blah. So I want to address the LGBT community, correct? And I want every member of the community to know that I've come here tonight in peace, and I hope to negotiate the release of the baby. Right, me and Empress kind of already ran this down, right? What was like, it's kind of, you have to be careful about that, right? When you say that somebody was able to kill a black man and able to go free, but he wasn't able to such and such and go free. He did. Where the baby at? The baby in jail or some shit? I just seen the baby make some music and have 1 million views, right? How can they cancel the baby? Baby's an artist. He has fans and he makes music. Oh, you telling me that the baby's fans are 60% LGBT? That's crazy, bro. The baby ain't really make it. Y'all rigged the system up for him then. If you telling me that all his fans is people that y'all control, mindless idiots, zombies. You telling me that this artist that has put such and such projects together and galvanized so many people hasn't even really galvanized these people, maybe. That's the only way somebody will come back and use y'all, bro. If they really don't have the people that y'all said they had. If they have the network, why the fuck do they need y'all? Y'all just lost. It's like you invested $1 million into somebody and you cut them. They didn't quit. They didn't do nothing to default on the contract. You defaulted on the contract.
Breach of contract.
You gotta pay him, dude. You gotta pay him, bro. So you feel me? So with that situation, you know that's all. But definitely he ran at the baby situation down. He once shot a nigga and killed him in Walmart. Oh, this is true. Google it. The baby shot and killed a nigga in Walmart, North Carolina. Nothing bad happened to his career. Bam. See, this is why I brought this up. Because I don't want y'all to misplace it, though, and think that Dave didn't have a context.
Mm-hmm.
You see the context? The music industry. But if the context in the music industry, if somebody tried to take your life, you protect yourself, then that's cool. Or is it cool because you're perpetrating death upon the society? But now when you just go say some words, nobody finds that wrong. Because the reason why he can say that, because in the NFL across the board, usually when a crazy allegation come up, they release you.
Mm-hmm.
They not waiting to see if you guilty. And even it's not about that. Your career is done. You still may be good in life. You might even beat the case, but your career is done right now because these are publications.
Bad for business.
You feel me? But some players come back from things like that, like a Brett Favre. Remember Brett Favre? When around the time that I was watching football, it was saying that Brett Favre raped some chick. Brett Favre was damn near bad. You feel me? It was allegations. I'm guessing, right?
Are there any black people?
Nah, these are Edomites, I'm pretty sure. And then there was one Edomite situation where Tom Brady broke his phone.
You saying Mike Vick he couldn't repair what he did. He had people at the stadium haggling him.
See, because Peter stopped everything in country, nigga. Peter go to your fucking state, nigga, and stop you hunting.
Oh, so you saying Peter higher in rank than LGBTQ?
Nah, I'm just saying a lot of LGBTQ members. No, the way the ranks work is a group, the allies. Right, LGBT is allied with black women and a lot of other groups. That's why what you got at the end is what I want to come to. I want to end it off with LGBT and the last John as the sandwich. So I don't even want to go in on it right now. But hey, the man randomly went in on the brother Mike Pence. Of course, it's possible. Look at Mike Pence. I'm guessing, but I bet you he's gay. Yo, that's what the brother said about the brother Mike Pence. He said the brother Mike Pence, he one of those strange gays, right? What's the actual word he said? And he's not the pride parade gay either. He's the sad gay. Mm-hmm. I feel bad for him. He looks like one of them gays that prays about it. Jesus, please take these dirty feelings out of my heart. I'm delivered. I don't like mans no more. I don't like mans no more. Bring him out, nigga. Man, I wish we're supposed to be pressing that shit in the back. Man, we're gonna have the soundboard, bro, because I want that I don't like mans no more on this shit, bro. Because a lot of you motherfuckers, bro, I know y'all gonna want to change y'all life over a little bit. Y'all living wrong, bro. I even heard people in y'all community say a lot of y'all gay for pay. Yep. Y'all community members are saying that. And I was telling Empress, like, People from same communities, they bang on each other hard, but we not supposed to really hear that. You're supposed to be in their rooms. That's what I'm saying. Like when you do a special, I play your special got to be more about attacking social issues as a whole. Like to try to single out a group, But like I said, it was for a joke, and the joke was set up beautifully
I
because,
was about to say, I don't think you see it on any group.
huh?
Because right now with the Mike Pence, he's talking about Mike Pence from a standpoint that doesn't really make sense. It's like, whoa, why is he attacking Mike Pence? It's
Oh,
like,
Mike Pence weird. Mike Pence be sitting there with Trump. You know he be attacking Trump.
Mike Pence?
No, Dave
attacks Trump.
He attacked Trump in his last little special.
Mm.
Yeah, you know Dave Chappelle is Dave Chappelle, bro. He's a Democrat.
Mm.
Yeah, nobody likes Trump. Even when he went on Joe Rogan shit, nigga, he was like against Trump. I even seen another black brother that was the doctor, Dr. Carl was on that bit. He was like, he's such mean spirit. I'm like, man, I see black people, but we just so nice. So like Dave Chappelle should never say nothing like that about. And that's what I was saying as far as that. Just the fact that he said that he seen black people beating up Asian people, I ain't like that.
Because his wife Asian.
His wife Asian, bro. Mm-hmm. If his wife was black, it'll seem like a funnier joke. Mm-hmm. When your wife Asian, but like I said, I fought with Dave though. I don't think Dave did anything wrong by the comedian standards.
No, I'm really just trying to understand because like Mike Pence was on a solid ground for like the majority of the presidential election of Trump, but as far as with the January 6th and him not, doing what he had all the power to do, that's where I could see disdain for Mike Pence comes from. So now I'm trying to think. I'm like, hold on. Is he? No. Because I'm thinking he's Democratic. But now it's like, all right, is he angry that Mike Pence did that shit because he's upset with what the Democratic Party is capable, able to do right now? Mm-hmm. Or is he speaking from a point of, I've hated the Trump administration, I'm going to keep that energy going? And you're saying that he's keeping that energy going because he doesn't really like the Trump administration.
Yeah, I feel like he should be keeping the energy going. And you remember Mike Pence was like, he was one of them Christians that said he can't sit in the room with women. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He came off kind of sexist. You know what I mean? So definitely I can see why Dave is attacking that brother. But we're gonna come. No, we're not coming back to that one because he attacked them. I thought that was a slight little funny one. You guys are confusing your emotions.
Opposed to advertising, you realize once again that America's leading industry, America's most profitable business, is still the manufacture, packaging, distribution, and marketing of bullshit. High quality, grade A, prime cut, pure American bullshit. And the sad part is that most people seem to have been indoctrinated to believe that bullshit only comes from certain places, certain sources. Advertising, politics, salesmen, not true. Bullshit is everywhere. Bullshit is rampant. Parents are full of shit. Teachers are full of shit. Clergymen are full of shit. And law enforcement people are full of shit. This entire country is completely full of shit and always has been. From the Declaration of Independence to the Constitution to the Star-Spangled Banner, it's still nothing more than one big steaming pile of red, white, and blue all-American bullshit. Because think of how we started. Think of that. This country was founded by a group of slave owners who told us all men are created equal. Oh yeah, all men, except for Indians and niggers and women, right? Always like to use that authentic American language. This was a small group of unelected white male landholding slave owners who also suggested their class be the only one allowed to vote. Now that is what's known as being stunningly.
And this is what I be trying to tell you about the difference in niggas like this. Maybe because he's white, but there's a difference in the way they attack the problem, bro. It's like they attack it at the source. It's like they get right to the bottom. White man, what are y'all doing, nigga? Let's get this shit together. I don't like when we start attacking the third level. When we like, yo, bro, you know what I've been noticing, bro? These black people been real angry. They've been hitting people back. Yeah, of course. I want them to hit people back now. Goddamn, when we going to change these rules? Right? I'm not here to victimize the victims. I'm here to try to figure out how can we empower the victims so it's no more victims. Everybody's victors. Everybody wins when there's no more victims. That's all I could only imagine, nigga, because the victims are getting victimized. If they become victors, then there's nobody victimizing nobody, and we're on an even playing field. Even playing field. Even when I heard the brother say about equality, I slightly disagree with the rap part you went in, but when he was saying with equality, he was saying like equality is, in order to achieve that, it has to be a lot of inequality, right? You have to You have like say someone that's not as good as basketball. You have to give them the chance to make it as somebody that's good at basketball. Right? That's how it'll be if you want to actually make things equal. There's really no way to kind of achieve that, right? Without doing a bunch of inequality. But the reason why I'm like, that's how y'all got it with a bunch of inequality. Y'all started off with y'all like, yo, we not paying these motherfuckers. Right? So even when I hear the brother hip hop astrologer speak, like I said, the brother be having a good game, but he always go back to that, yo, the Declaration of Independence and these white man. And yeah, I definitely, there's narratives like that. There's narratives where the Confederate went out and there was wars. You know, there's different stories, but I don't know. It always rubs me wrong when they say like, yo, white people was fighting for us, bro. They was standing up and like there has to be. Look, I'm playing George Carlin right now, so there has to be. But I feel like we get like with the ADOS members that you were speaking of. Like I feel like we just get crazy about things. We say, yo, white people is part of us. You know the problem is black people. Like even with the Hebrews, they say, yo, we Esau brothers. We closer to Esau than we're Africans. We're not related to Africans, bro. We relate to white people more so than Africans. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. That's why when you heard the brother Drek so upset about, yo, other bro read too, David read too. You feel me? So that's why that argument is a big argument because a lot of people use that to say, yo, that's why we're so close to the white people. They are, you feel me? They are brothers, but Africans, they're not from our same tribe. They're not our brothers. Yeah, that's how crazy the story goes. But let me run this and get back to this day.
And embarrassingly full of shit. And I think Americans really show their ignorance when they say they want their politicians to be honest. What are these fucking cretins talking about? If honesty were suddenly introduced into American life, the whole system would collapse. No one would know what to do. Honesty would fuck this country up. And I think deep down Americans know that. That's why they elected and re-elected Bill Clinton. That's why. Because the American people like their bullshit right out front where they can get a good, strong whiff of it. Clinton might be full of shit, but at least he lets you know it. Dole tried to hide it, didn't he? Dole kept saying, I'm a plain and honest man. Bullshit. People don't believe that. What did Clinton say? He said, hi, folks, I'm completely full of shit, and how do you like that? And the people said, you know something? At least he's honest. At least he's honest about being completely full of shit. It's just like the business world, same as business. Everybody knows by now, all businessmen are completely full of shit. Just the worst kind of low-life criminal cocksuckers you could ever want to run into. A fucking piece of shit businessman. And the proof of it is they don't even trust each other. They don't trust one another. When a businessman sits down and negotiates a deal, the first thing he does is to automatically assume that the other guy is a complete lying prick who's trying to fuck him out of his money. So he's got to do everything he can to fuck the other guy a little bit faster and a little bit harder. And he's got to do it with a big smile on his face. You know that big bullshit businessman smile? And if you're a customer, whoa, that's when you get the really big smile. Customer always gets that really big smile as the businessman carefully positions himself directly behind the customer and unzips his pants and proceeds to service the account. I'm servicing this account. This customer needs service. Now you know what they mean. Now you know what they mean when they say, we specialize in customer service. Whoever coined the phrase, let the buyer beware, was probably bleeding from the asshole. But that's business.
So, I wanted to play this brother because I can guarantee that we can go into Dave's repertoire and he'll tell you about George Carlin being a big influence and things like that. So, we got to understand, right, what comedy started as, right? It was a way to discuss serious issues without people getting too mad for us to get to the end of it. You feel me? At least with comedy, we gotta sit through the bullshit and watch it and then go back and be like, what, he said this? He said that we're full of bullshit and nobody trusts us. You feel me? You gotta at least hear it. With discussions now, it's like somebody say something, it triggers you, or you just leave. Somebody said, yo, you know what? I think it might be a better vote to vote for Trump, bro. At least he being real with us. We don't know what we're gonna get from Biden, dude. He's been in politics this whole time. We don't know what he's gonna get. And then when he come in and he trick everybody, oh, I want my vote back. I can't believe you tricked me. Huh? You can't believe he tricked you? Hold on, you might be full of shit, or what What do you mean you can't believe he tricked you though? We told you that we don't know what we're gonna get from him. That he never even tricked us. He never told us what we were gonna get from him, nigga. One thing he did say though was I'm gonna tax the fuck out of people. And we said, yo, you gotta be careful about taxing rich people. They run all the time. They run. They runners.
Mm-hmm.
Rich people, they're runners, they track stars, nigga. I'm telling you, don't play with rich people, bro. Offshore's account, that's how we learned about all these Panama papers and the Pandora papers that just came out. Right? So we was telling people be careful. I was telling people that, yo, I was listening to CEOs speak and they was like, yo, when my money good, I be giving raises like goddamn, I'm a parent. I be raising everybody, nigga. When you feel me? When shit good for me, but when it ain't good, nigga, it ain't good. And we've been trapped in this predicament for, oh my God, right here. You guys confused. All right, boom. You guys are confusing your emotions. You think I hate gay people, and what you're really seeing is that I'm jealous of gay people, he said. Right? I'm jealous. I'm not the only black person that feels that way. We blacks, we look at the gay community and we go, God damn it. Look how well that movement is going. Look how well they're doing. And we've been trapped in this predicament for hundreds of years. For hundreds of years. How the fuck are they making that kind of progress? Goddamn. Y'all just brought y'all motherfucking shit on the table. I can't help but to feel like if slaves had baby oil and booty shorts, I can't help, the brother said, but to feel like if slaves had baby shorts, baby oil and booty shorts, we might have been free 100 years sooner, 100 years sooner. And he's speaking that, and you already know what Ye say. We still slaves. Rosa Parks ain't free us. I love Ye, bro. Yo, I love Ye. I see that nigga say he can't defend Ye. You can defend Ye. Ye say all the right shit. Nigga say you can't defend Ye. Nigga say nigga can't yell at me in a stocking cap. Stocking cap over his nose yelling at me. That nigga DC crazy, bro. They didn't take shit from anybody. Okay, blah. So after he delivers that impressive Black John, this is what Empress was saying. You know what I mean. If Martin Luther King was like, I want everybody to get up on them floats. Get your bodies good and shiny, the brother said. I don't hate gay people at all. I respect the shit out of you. Well, not all of you. I'm not fond of the new gays. Too sensitive. Too brittle. Like some fucking brittles. Too brittle. Like a peanut brittle. Right? Those aren't the gays that I grew up with. I want them old school gays back, he basically said. He didn't say that. Let me not make Dave sound crazy. But he did say I miss the old school gay niggas. In comparison to the new ones, he just said, yo, if I could choose, I want the older brothers back. Them Stonewall niggas, them the ones that I respect. And he went on to say they ain't take nothing from nobody. Like I said, he set up that beautiful fucking black joke. I'm talking about that beautiful black joke. And like, yo, how the fuck did they skip us? He hit us with the MLK. But like I said, what Dave tried to do is to stay my ID, right? So it's like, okay, I hit y'all with that, but let me complete it. Right? Let me complete it and tell y'all that I do fuck with these gays though. I just don't like the way y'all motherfuckers be sensitive. But he was just saying it's super weird that some black people have been fighting this situation for hundreds of years. Right? Still in the situation. And some people just came and we seen a black president light up the White House. Red, a bunch of weird colors. Right. We remember listening to Lil Wayne. Everybody remember listening to Lil Wayne and Currency and Mac Maine when we was young. Young Maine for president.
A whole bunch of weirdo.
I will paint the White House black if it was my residence. Bush back in office, some niggas feel that's irrelevant. That's what them boys were talking about back then, bro. I be hearing people say Wayne and wasn't talking about nothing. Young Maine for president. I will paint the White House black if it was my residence. So we all thought the day that we got a black nigga in there, boy, that boy's gonna go in there and say, yo, hey, paint job. But I think they said you can't change the paint. You know, it's rules, bro. You niggas presidents, who's really in charge?
Did they ever show you a movie with a black president?
Oh, yeah, they showed us a bunch of them.
And what they showed you?
What you mean? They ain't painting the White House black? What you saying? What you saying when they showed us? What you saying?
Because we were just talking about that predictive programming. So now I'm thinking about all the black presidents, and every time they show a black president, the whole White House getting blown up.
Damn.
It's always an assassination of some sort being attempted. It's never like scandal.
Nah, I think was it Independence Day or was it the other one? I know it was Morgan Freeman, right? Because they always
fallen?
Nah.
That was Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. But they always show it though. They always show black people in power. Like even in the movie that we watch,
Oh no, yeah, they always do that for sure. But I'm saying president wise, like what's the storyline with a black president? Is it this normal everyday day-to-day life of the president and how he's operating? Or is it just a one-shot movie? And the fact that we thought Obama was going to be this image that Lil Wayne had portrayed for us, it's like just to kind of further state that like the rap is used to kind of mislead and lead astray, whereas the films are used to tell you the truth before, not even tell you the truth, dramatize the reality before it comes to fruition.
Yeah, so 2012 we had a black president. All right, Deep Impact was a black president. This is what I was talking about when I said Independence Day on accident. This is the one with Morgan Freeman. This was a 1998 movie.
Storyline?
The film, however, the heart-thumping drama about saving the world from a comet attack. The star who made his presence known most was Morgan Freeman, who played President Tom Beck in the film. So this is the one I think they had to drill into the job. It's always weird with Independence Day and the other one, but I think Independence Day was when the aliens may have came with some fucking spaceship type shit. But the Deep Impact, they had to drill into this comet to break it up before it hit the earth to save us from destruction. And then The Fifth Element, which was a 1997 movie, had a black president, Tom Lister Jr., played an African-American president. And we had Head of State, which is just Jokey John, which was Chris Rock, and Bernie Mac. Nigga, Bernie Mizak. What Bernie was? Bernie was the vice president? I gotta watch that shit.
He was the black person?
Bernie, he was the vice president?
Oh, no.
It was a movie.
Wasn't a white man as a VP?
Oh, no, maybe it was. It was a movie named Idiocracy. They had a black president, Terry Crews. He was the president in this movie. 2012, like I told you, had a black president. Hamilton's America had a black president. They said Ali 70, whatever that is, by the people. That's just where President Obama gets schooled. Lord, Labor Day. Yes, they had a couple, John. I thought Danny.
And with the Homer Simpson or The Simpsons with the Donald Trump prediction, what did they portray on that TV show? Him being the exact way that he was?
You remember they said it was like yeah, I want to play it.
Was art imitating life? Because I remember him kind of being bossy. I mean, they did it in what's called too, right? Even in the other movie, they did it where they pretended him to be some type of president. Back to the Future, or not necessarily him, but his prototype or archetype.
Biff, you saying Biff is prototype?
Yep.
Let me see, boy. You be the nigga with the I be having to go back and forth with Empress, man, on them arguments, man. So beyond Donald Trump.
To answer that call, Hillary Clinton, Hello? The Situation Room? I'll be right there. Oh, it's for you.
Yes, from now on, it's always for me.
Or Donald Trump. Not now, I'm on Twitter. And Elizabeth Warren tweets too damn much. Glad I exiled her. Send. Oh, and put my name on the Lincoln Memorial. Make Chris Christie eat a worm just for laughs. Disband NATO and make me some scrambled eggs and a gold plate. What? Fine, I'll be right there. We're too late. Chinese fleet is advancing. Just build another wall. Yes, in the ocean, loser. Big Americans were really starting from this far.
Fine, my mind's made up.
Oh, I want to see the older one.
I'm right behind him. Not supposed to stare at it directly, but I can't help it. If I touch it, will it heal my baldness? Oh, it's so wispy. It's a gravity-defying comb over. I can't believe that this was once on his ass. It's as blonde as a golden marmoset, yet also gray as a long-dead donkey. I'm so jealous of all those booby women he's married. If he paid less than $1 million for it, it's a steal. Ah! I am officially running. No, don't take me out of the ginger forest. No. Yeah. At least I'll always have this. Oh.
But so this was a John, but I don't think this was too far out. I don't think this was too far out from his presidency.
Who are the world's greatest prophets? The Mayans, Nostradamus, and Casey, Prince, Stark.
Because they showed him being president going on an escalator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Subscribe to GameSpot Universe right now. Final guys, let's go Fetna. Talking to Marge using her phone video chat. But it wasn't. Homer 20 years. Presidential election. This episode finds Homer taking the place of vote for Barack Obama, and it doesn't go so. Hey, I only got one of those votes for McCain. This machine is rigged. Tell President McCain. This doesn't happen in America. Maybe Ohio, but not in America. Now in 2012, this actually happened, and there's video on YouTube to prove it. Racking over 10 million views, this Pennsylvania machine wasn't calibrated correctly, and changed the vote for Obama to Mitt Romney. Speaking of presidential elections, the Simpsons predicted Trump, as in President Trump. Yep, it's another flash forward to the future as Bart is an adult and Lisa is the president of the United States. Unfortunately, she is tasked with the gargantuan task of cleaning up after the disastrous.
Season 11, episode 17. So yeah, me and Empress are just gonna cover that kind of a little bit on the next John.
Now, look into the flame. Look ahead 30 years to the man you will become.
That's me in the future?
Wait, hope to see something.
Capital Z.
Hologram for Bart Simpson.
Hey, Dingus, your band can play at my club tonight. Yes. But I can only pay you in popcorn shrimp. Smell you later. I can't believe smell you later replaced goodbye.
Smell you later.
Smell you later. Yo, it's me.
Oh, what a bleak, horrible future we live in.
Don't you mean present? Hey, Dad, my band finally got a break. I just need a little moolah to get my hip out of hot. How about a little loonsky?
Oh, I'm tired of giving you money. Why can't you be more like Lisa?
I'm so sick of hearing about Lisa. Just because she's doing a little better than me, she's president of the United States. Hey, y'all ready to party? Now, we'd like to play a Jimmy Buffett song, but he uncoolly charges people to cover them. So here's a Captain Bart original. Wasted once more in that Garrido.
Get off the stage! Equal power, the shield won't hold much up.
Lisa's the president.
You think he
I'm
took
a
it?
loser. I gotta be honest, I'm not loving this vision.
Fire has more wisdom to impart to you. In 3, 2.
1596. 1598. 1600. Sweet. Excellent question. Yes, I am proud to be America's first straight female president. As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch for President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten? We're broke. The country is broke.
Broke?
How can that be? Quick, Lisa, pull up your... Ow! Watch the ponytail. Set him up, please. What are you doing here? I knew you'd need some help keeping it real, so I figured I could be like your co-president. Co-president? Are you crazy? Mom, Lisa won't share. Be nice to your brother, Lisa. It's kind of hazy. Anyway, the point is, you still have the power to change your future. I'll do my best. You're a good kid. There you are. Come on, we have to go. You're not going to believe it, Lise. This cool Indian guy showed me our future. Really? Anything good? I'll say. I've got my own band. And a moped. What about me? Yeah, some government job.
Can you hold a sign? You know it. $150. Woohoo! Do you care who the next president is? No. Come with me.
Yeah, this is coming back to the escalator scene. Gonna mess with his hair. So yeah, this is from that. What episode is that, Empras?
You about to show it?
Episode 11. No, I said we're gonna do it on the next one. I wanted to, but I don't want to stammer too much. I know we're gonna finish out of Dave.
Well, yeah. Nevertheless, with that being said, just we got tricked. We got misled. We insisted, bro, this guy's black. He's gonna be B1. No, he was H1N1 vaccine man. Hole in one faces. Yo, we got tricked, bro. We got bamboozled.
Hoodwink. Led astray. Yeah, we got
debauchery, bro.
We got flecked.
I know elitists was in the back laughing their little heads off.
Yeah, we got flecked. So we're right here where he was explaining about the young lady coming up to his table. The reason why I want to cover this because this was actual big viral situation that was going on, right? They said Dave Chappelle got into a fight with some guy. So he was explaining this kind of in the stand-up, and he was like, droplets was coming out of this young lady's mouth. We all covered our drinks. You, baby, what are you doing? Now I looked over the table that she came from, and I peeped game. The man at the table was filming me. This happens when your famous people will come over and try to rattle your cage and get you to say something stupid or dumb so that their buddies can film it and get a video of you embarrassing yourself. And clearly, I said, this is what is happening. And these dumb motherfuckers thought it was my first rodeo. Sadly, it worked. That nigga said, sadly, it worked. He had a whole setup, but he said, sadly, it worked. Bam. And he said, I ran right over. I said, I put right in that camera. You was a bitch ass nigga for doing this to me. You was a bitch ass nigga for doing this to me. And the dude was shocked that I said it. He said, one of those. And when he did like, I've seen this I seen that his fingernail is painted. And I realized like, oh, this fellow is gay. You know how I talk. I call everybody a bitch ass nigga. So he was just explaining the homosexual bro. Try to get him slipping. He peeped game on this shit, getting him slipping. But he was just so angry in the moment that a motherfucker trying to get him to, like, it's like, bro, what are you doing? Right? It's like you trying to go to work and every day is somebody coming up to you and like purposely doing stuff to you, but saying, but I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Don't touch me first, bro. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Like from everywhere you walk and they pointing in your face, but they not touching you. Yeah, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Why you touching me, dude? Why you touching me? I'm not touching you, dude. I'm not touching you. That's what's going on right now, bro. Somebody's playing with somebody. So Dave got caught up, ran up on him, and that's what I'm saying. These terminologies, they're just used that way. And he said he was a big white boy, 6'5", big white corn-fed Texas homosexual. This nigga was ready to fight. And he started barking on me. But I stood my ground. I wasn't scared. How could I be scared? This motherfucker's shirt was tied up in a knot. This motherfucker's shirt was tied up in a knot, right? So he kept his foot on their neck. he didn't waver. Like, you feel me? Even though at times he was like, you feel me? He kind of hit us with a joke at a different angle. He didn't waver from the point. So I definitely got to support that angle of it. So he kept on attacking them. But this right here was also important. He put up his phone, called the police, blah, 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 blah. Gay people are minorities until they need to be white again. So blah. I'm being very brutally honest so we can solve this problem. I'm telling a black person, where is that?
My people.
Okay, so yeah, he got into a situation with the lesbian chick. He had to put some hands on her. She was trying to do too much.
Was lesbian.
Yeah, he ain't know what she was. He said, I am a woman. I said, what? And then I looked up deep in this nigga cheekbones and I said, oh my God, you are a woman. This is too much for me even to wrap my mind around. But I tell you what, unballed my fist immediately and softened my posture so that she would know she is in no danger. I even changed the tone of my voice. I said softly, sweetly, like a pimp might say, bitch, I'm about to slap the shit out of you. Dave said, I should have done it. Oh, I wish I didn't say that. Oh, I should have done it.
This transcript is terrible.
Okay, yes. It's the man cheers. This is why I don't go out no more. So now I want to get to this point about the TERFs. All right. Susan B. Anthony, he threw that in there. So I did a speech. Ain't no woman, blah, blah, blah. And he's gonna run down the definition of a feminist. What you was saying, Empress?
Oh, so he's gonna identify as feminist, right?
Yeah, he runs down the definition of it, and he's saying by that meaning, I'm a feminist. So he identifies as being a feminist in this job. If you want to talk to us, Weinstein, I've gone too far. I've said too much. Hey, another thing that was super interesting. I can't find it exactly right now, so I'm not gonna be able to say exactly how he said it. But he was saying how he had white people on the ropes. I'm talking about whooping their ass, nigga. They rope-a-doping, nigga. They end up the rope-a-dope, nigga, and came back in, nigga, with a wig. Now, he didn't say this is my joke, but let me just say his joke so nobody laugh at my joke and make it a joke. He was just saying that he had the white people on the ropes. And right when he was about to knock their ass the fuck off the planet, nigga, they switched up the game. Right? And they just became women. Right? So that's why he had this angle where I'm a feminist. And now what Empress was saying, he's a TERF. Right? So that's where I want to go to next. And then we're gonna wrap this bad boy, the fleck up. Juneteenth, he spoke about that too, but like I said, he always adds the second part to it where he say, mind you, they were being told that they was free, so we was already free. So like there's always the context where he'll say like, hey, we got a holiday, but you know, it's not like he don't get the context to what he's saying. So that's the one thing I definitely appreciate about the brother Dave. I would only imagine that he does the work, commemorates when black people in Texas area. Like, look, man, this you crazy, but he was a wild dude, but he did it just because that's what successful people did at the time. This is when he was talking about the black fella. The black fella. Like I said, this one right here is slightly off code too, but I don't know what on code off code really means, so I definitely need a coder to let me know about that. But he was explaining how there was this black brother. He was a slave. Mm-hmm. His master, self-proclaimed master, not a real master, self-proclaimed master, freed him and gave him plot of land or whatever. He said this motherfucker went on to become one of the biggest slave owners in that area. Mm-hmm. Right, and he was one of the meanest motherfuckers. Like his skills were so bad. He said the white people used to come and talk to him like, "Yo, bro, you gonna kill them all? Mm-hmm. No, you gotta send a fucking message to them." So like so you remember that was another thing that he brought up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said space Jews. The point of the story is that the person was invested in a construct. That was the construct of successful people, and he just followed the roadmap of successful people. He followed what they call an incentive. Not everyone struggles, but I'm very invested in the gender construct personally because I am a man with kids and a wife, and I like that warm, wet, soft pussy that my wife has. The brother said, I'm sorry for the words, but the kids watching, but that's what the brother Dave said. This does not mean that I feel like another point of view can't exist, right? I was doing a nightclub in Oakland 16 years ago, nigga, and this is when he goes into the story, right, Empress?
Mm-hmm.
And then where's the... Okay, then he spoke about J.K. Rowling.
Cancel that.
Okay, then he said, he was saying how it's easier for the brother Bruce Jenner to become Caitlyn, but this nigga Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali was like, nigga, pulling your head off. Trying to do a head fucking implant surgery, nigga, trying to transplant your head to another body or some crazy shit. Like, that's how crazy this whole head changed. Somebody changed their whole gender. See, this shit not serious no more, bro. That's why people not taking it serious. But it said, if you listen to what I'm saying, I'm not even talking about them. Meaning the LGBT community. I'm not even talking about y'all, the brother Dave said. I'm talking about us. And they don't listen. It's very annoying. And they have canceled people more powerful than me. They canceled J.K. Rowling. My God, J.K. Rowling wrote all the Harry Potter books by herself. She sold so many books, got the Bible worried. You know, Bible the number one selling book everywhere. You got the Bible worried. And they canceled it. And they canceled it. I don't know what they canceled. Maybe they said they canceled a book. She said in an interview, maybe bro meant to say they canceled her. She said in an interview, "Hey, thank you anyways though for just doing this, brother. You know that this is definitely work too also. But I don't know if you just motherfucking had the you know they got the automated system just writing the word down, the computer generated bro. This might be that, bro."
Yeah, it definitely might be a copycat of somebody else's transcription.
All right, so Empress, you can read this TERF part because I seen you wanted to present this a little earlier.
No. And they canceled it because she said in an interview, this is not exactly what she said, but effective. I don't know what that word is.
Yeah, that word is not right.
Effectively?
Affectionately. I don't know. That word right there, I feel like it's...
Effectually. She said that gender was a fact. And then the trans community got mad ish. They started calling her a TERF. I didn't know what the F that was, but I knew that trans people make up words to win arguments. So I looked it up.
Blow. You feel me? So he's keeping the pressure right on people, right? Even at times you may say he's off code, he's doing too much trans. He did his whole thing about this trans lady in Detroit. You know, you got to talk about the black. You feel me? I understand a lot of those angles, bro, but there's still these little angles that's like, what can we do with this? We can do a lot with this type of stuff, right? So it's a weird balance in that, bro. It's a weird balance in that. But it seemed like he went above and beyond, bro. It seemed like he had some good points. Like I said, there were some points that maybe you could, you know, just tell a fuller story. But like I said, he does that when he says at the end about the way his immune system was reacting to the virus. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to say everything. You just got to initiate the thought. So you kind of initiate it in a certain direction too. You just like,
and those who have ears,
they hear, bro. It's just that simple, right? So maybe if you too biased and you just coming in here and you don't want to hear nothing bad about black people, you might say, yo, everything you say is stupid.
Triggered you.
But
that's what you need to say. Don't say everything in here is stupid. Just say everything in here triggered you. And we'll be okay with that.
Heard some brothers making some good points. I'm gonna get in that room and make that work.
Yeah, but once he looked it up, he figured out that it was an acronym that stood for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. This is a real thing. This is a group of women that hate transgender. They don't hate transgender women, but they look at trans women the way we blacks might look at blackface. It offends them, like, oh, this bee is doing an impression of me. Now, I shouldn't speak on this because I'm not a woman, nor am I a trans. But as we've established, I am a feminist. That's right. I'm Team TERF. I agree. Man, gender is a fact. You have to look at it from a woman's perspective. Look at it like this. Caitlyn Jenner, whom I have met, wonderful person. Caitlyn Jenner was voted Woman of the Year, her first year as a woman. Ain't that something? Beat every bee in Detroit. She's better than all of you. Never even had a period. Ain't that something? I'd be mad as S if I was a woman. I'd be mad if it was me. If I was in the BET Awards sitting there and they're like, and the winner for the nigger of the year, Eminem. My man, audience laughs. Gender is a fact. This is a fact. Every human being in this room, every human being on earth had to pass through the legs of a woman to be on earth. This is a fact. No, that's not, because there is a thing called C-sections, which bypasses the natural birthing system. But yes, if you are doing the natural birthing system, you are going to go through the legs of a woman. In other news, now, I am not saying that to say that trans women aren't women. I'm just saying that those PUSSIEs that they got, you know what I mean. So, yeah, the audience laughs. But no, I just wanted to
The joke not done. My bad.
I really just wanted a round of applause for that, because ultimately that I'm not going to identify with whatever names they create to kind of win their arguments, but ultimately I am definitely for the nuclear family. That word triggers some people. But yes, I'm for yin yang energy, and that's that. Anything else? I don't know about it. I don't see it as being speaking life, and that's what it is. Ever life.
That's facts. And then what else did he finish out saying?
Before I go, I want to share this story. Okay.
This is right after this.
I'm not saying it's not PUSSY, but that's like beyond PUSSY or impossible PUSSY. You know what I mean. It tastes like PUSSY, but that's not quite what it is. Is it? It's not blood. That is beet juice. Oh, buddy, I'm in trouble now. And for people that aren't aware of the play on beyond P and possible P, there's a vegan meat, which is like a faux meat simulation.
Why are you making those words up, man? Why you?
Well, it's plant-based.
Why you let the system get you? The first time the Most High described meat, was him talking about animal, or was him talking about eating plants? I mean, eating fruits.
He was talking about eating fruits.
So why would you say it's faux meat? To say what it is, huh?
It's plant-based meat.
It's I wouldn't even say it like that because it's the real meat, right? But it's an alternative. It's an alternative to meat products.
Animal.
See, even better than that. See, that's why I love you. Flesh, animals, flesh, all those things. But in the beginning, when the Most High spoke about meat, and that's the thing, I'm trying to reclaim these words. So, like I'm saying, like me
you have an agenda.
Yeah, you feel me? We're just trying to get to the we need these words back, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's why when you do that, he colored the White House weird colors. I was like, oh. He colored the White House in the colors of the covenant that the Most High said he would not flood the earth.
Nah.
What was the covenant?
The covenant was from red to purple. Those upside down rainbows, I don't know about them. I don't know about no upside down rainbows, dude. These new upside down rainbows, I don't know where they came from, and I ain't rocking with them.
But wait, I thought we debunked that with the rainbow pictures.
See? And that's why you gotta love Empress. Because even while I'm saying it, Empress is still gonna be inquisitive. And that's always a good quality. Right. But we definitely went and looked at it, right? And it appeared to be inverted on the original situation. But I had another vibe. Where is the wiki for it? I had a wiki that I read. Wiki kind of gave me a little more info on it. Gave me a little infograph. All right. So now you see how it disappears to be the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Do you see when it starts up though? It's really the bottom. Like this is like the one that's closer to us. This is like a reflection of it. But the actual one that's in the sky that is being refracted from is going in order. Like every time they have it, it's going in order. But this bottom one, like even look at that whole outside, it's going in order. But yeah, this one that's closer to the ground, I guess it appears that way. And I don't know if it's because of the flip or what's the actual cause of it. But I did. I had a John. But you see how even how little bro got his John, right? You see me. So there's different adaptation. But I'm even saying for sure in science class, I remember them always showing it like this way for sure though. Right? Every time we colored it, we started from red.
Did you want to show it?
Yeah, you could circle that. Just hit the screen right there. Right. So every time we colored it in the school and things like this is how we always drew it. So when I was saying that they kind of inverted it, right? That's what I was saying. But definitely, whenever me and Empress like go look at these pictures, you could show them the pictures so they could just see what we was telling them as far as how it looks inverted, where you'll see the red at the bottom. All right, so there's always the examples where it seems as if it's a double because there's rainbows. It'd be rainbows on the ground if you look in the water, like the different puddles and things like that. So we're just trying to just bring some clearance to that. But yeah, once he did that joke, I guess he felt like that joke was super hard. So he brought it back in and he went to talk about Daphne and the situation over there.
Yeah, but he, like, it may seem like his focus was surely on the LGBTQ, like that was his anchor, but he went everywhere. He addressed Black people, he addressed veganism, he addressed history. It was a lot of different themes that he covered. A lot.
Yeah.
The Jews, space.
Yeah.
The antibodies.
He did as far as
health.
Yeah.
So yeah, he addressed a lot of different themes, and if you just go and look at the transcript alone and just pull out the words that you don't understand, you don't know, and start there, your horizons will start to broaden. You'll start to kind of see like there's a lot out here that needs to be, discovered. And again, the world is your library.
Yeah, and definitely when we say that, we're not telling you that you need to be out of space, right? We know more about outer space than we do about our own ocean. It ain't nothing out there. You might find more shit in the ocean than you find out there, bro. Right, so we got to get grounded. Right? That's another thing that I was telling Empress earlier with this groundation. We were saying the word groundation. I was like, We just gotta get grounded, bro. People just gotta get back here, nigga. Get back here, bro. We don't know what the fuck is out there, bro. Every time niggas talk about out there, just too much confusion. Let's get right here, bro. We don't even know what we on.
Yeah.
We don't even know what we on. I guess they told us what we was on. They was on spinning ass ball, going billions of miles. I guess that's what we on, but we don't even know what we on. Nobody's at a conclusion. There's 50-50, bro. So don't try to make it seem like flat earth or some weird niggas. It's 50-50, bro. Science over here saying, yo. Science over here saying, yo. You remember science on both sides, bro. So it's weird. We're in a strange time, but definitely like Empress saying, but go through, pick out stuff, right? But don't pick out stuff emotionally. Pick out everything. Don't pick out nothing, I mean. Just read through it, bro. It's a book. Just read through it. Read through it. And when you get to a point that you don't know, then that's when you go research. But you come back and you read through it, the whole fucking script. Because he wrote it like that. Like, this is an act, but he wrote it down, bro. This shit was set up the same way he like, this is a performance. Like, right? So you got to go read it, bro. You got to read it in its entirety. Mm-hmm. Watch it in its entirety again, right? Even if you say you don't want to really read it like that, go watch it in its entirety. Things that you may not have heard, go read the transcript. Same way that me and Empress spoke about the Jonson Johnson. He said it was the third worst on some nigga shit. Hey, give me one cheap, bro. You remember it's funny shit, but you could do a little research and you say, oh my, oh shit, what the fuck Joe Rogan talking about? Oh goddamn, you feel me? There's other angles to the argument, so nobody's wrong, bro.
And like, just to kind of ask you this question, the answer for the audience, like, what would you say is like important about this? Why should people even care about this information?
I laugh because I reject disinformation. A lot of disinformation out here.
This information. Like, why should they care to even go, research this stuff and look into it further?
Oh, 100% fact.
What's the practicality of
the
it?
Same way that we had ran to George Carlin. Comedy has always been that. Mm-hmm. It's been politics because we don't like watching politics. Mm-hmm. Politics has always been so fake to us. It's so perfect, right? It's just set up so weird. It's
like with with Black comedians, it's always based in home. Like, what happened in the neighborhood, what happened at the house. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's at school, but for the most part, it stays home. Mm-hmm. With white comedians, it's like world news, current events, and Dave Chappelle. And the thing that makes Dave Chappelle so goatish or, compelling to a lot of people is because he's balance in doing the Black and the current news. Like, just being an informed Black person just gives you this power, this newfound power.
Off rip, they want to cancel Dave because Dave said he didn't grow up in the hood, and he speaks, I didn't grow up in the hood, right? And then they say even in the John, they said the priest molested him, he enjoyed it. So there's things that, like I said, I'm hearing the Black people arguments over here. That's why I want to bring them on so they can dispense their own ideas, right? Right. You don't want to kind of give nobody ideas, but this is what they're saying, though. These are like just the overviews of things that they're seeing that they like, yo, they can't speak on nothing. Mm-hmm. Speak on nothing, lame man, nigga. That's how they feel. Like they're looking at Dave, and I'm like, I don't know, right? I'm really just here to hear
that's
both sides.
The thing with you people that believe that, like, oh, he's not from the hood, so he can't speak on the hood. Fine and dandy. That's fair. But with that being said, he's reasonable. When it comes to the hood, he's not too good to speak on a situation and be like, bro, this is how I feel about it. This is my reason, my logic behind it. Boom. Whereas some Black people, it's just like on code, They're not on their own script.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about Dave. He almost make it seem like he's not completely an authority on some things.
That's the main thing. He's very genuine. It's not like holier than that.
I don't want to completely miss that. We do have Black comedians, right? Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, Hollywood don't push them because their material is so to that level where you'll be like, but as I said, Dave, and that's the one part of Dave, right, where we could say he has a lot of white support. He has a lot of stuff going on where, you know, maybe a lot of regular black people may not have that access to different things. Like
And that's the main thing. Well, the main answer that I was trying to look for is that the reason why disinformation is important is because it's giving you power. Knowledge is power. And the more information that you can convert into knowledge, it becomes a commodity of sorts. You can become a comedian now. You can become an author now. You can become a debater now. You know?
It's a library, like you said. The world is our library. So everything is useful. Every book has a point. Right. But what I was getting at as far as like with Cat Williams, right? Because I heard people saying, they was talking about Kevin Hart. It was like, because they brought up the Oscars and they were like, they tried to cancel him. They can't cancel him. And I was like, they can cancel him though, because he's their creation. Right. So it's understandable that they do other things before and blah, blah, blah. But there's comedians that are good because they're good. And there's, like I was telling Empress about Solo Lucci. I fuck with Solo Lucci music, but it's like he's just missing now. And go look at his views, right? And I feel like he's a good artist, but you just gotta think about it, bro. When you don't got that machine behind you, bro, you may not be that hot.
Yeah.
You may not be able to draw a crowd, and that's why you gotta support a nigga like Kevin Hart, because every time he does a show, he draws crowd. That's why he speaks on Cat Williams. That's why he speaks on the Kevin Hart the way he does. He can't draw crowds the way y'all think he can.
Yeah, and the reason why his crowd is so big is because it's so safe.
Those stadiums.
It's family.
That's what I'm saying. So he can do tours, but he can do limited cities, limited venues. Cat Williams could go to whatever venue, wherever. Make everybody laugh. He's a funny person. But there's some people that's like,
Dave can do it too.
Dave
will have a room of 20 people.
Man, they tell you about Dave. They say Dave is one of the only niggas that don't do no motherfucking advertising, nothing.
Yeah, and it's literally Dave's lifestyle. Like, he speaks to what is going on. So it's not out of the ordinary, commercialized, sell your soul vibe. It's like, no, this is who I am. This is what's going on.
He's not running through no bits, right? He's giving it up like a griot, right? So that's his vibe with the way he's hitting the angle. So definitely, bro. I think we gotta be thankful of Dave, bro. Kind of look at it and like
so informative, bro. A lot of information there. Just a pot of information.
And with Dave, what he does is it's almost like I said with Cat Williams. The reason why I always go to Cat Williams because he's one of those visionary type of motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah, very descriptive.
It's like he explains shit and you'll be like, hold on, what? But the jokes are too funny. Dave found that perfect balance to where when he wants shit to be funny, he has a vibe for that. But then he also has a vibe where he just wanted to hit you straight. And Cat Williams should be so funny. Maybe Cat Williams' appearance is funny. So it's like the jokes, it's just what the fuck? Poor little tink tink. Poor little fucking tink tink. That's a real story. It's a real story, dude. So that's what I'm telling you, comedians used to do. They brought light to situations and then also brought answers and solutions, things that you can kind of think about and ways to think about problems. This new weed getting too strong. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here. This shit is called debt. Debt, nigga. That shit don't even sound. No, not death, nigga. Death, nigga. You hit this shit 3 times, you ain't gonna hear shit. Nigga, I got shit to do. I need to hear my babies. You feel me? So he was explaining a lot of these things back then. And then now they saying about how strong the weed getting, the edibles, people going, yo, Cat Williams, the Ritalin. Someone to run around, put him on the Ritalin. He's sitting still. Umar came out. That's Umar's whole platform. Man, Cat Williams is a motherfucking psychologist, nigga. So he'd be the biggest psychologist, nigga. He had that whole same platform. They putting these little boys on Ritalin. My son was an athlete. Put him on some Ritalin, that boy won't run no more. Look at him. He's sitting down right now. Let me ask him right now, son, what you want to do? Son, he said he want to run still. That's what the Ritalin do to these young black boys. And they putting them on them because these black boys got too much energy. Cat Williams will be powerful, bro. So I don't want us to not remember Cat Williams because the industry is telling us who we should know, right? So support Dave. Dave got I'm talking about Dave is one of those motherfuckers, bro. That
It's like a playlist of books.
Subtle. He hit you with subtle shit. It's all subtle because it's going on right now.
And if ultimately your main thing with this special was the Alphabet Gang, you missed the whole message. You got to go back, go find the transcript of it, and do yourself a service.
But some people upset though, Empress, because they said he was in Detroit, which is one of the blackest city, and he wasn't really giving it up for the blacks. That's what I'm saying. The blacks are saying. So I don't really know this. What the blacks are saying.
He played both sides.
The blacks didn't like that.
Yeah, I think every little movement.
You in Detroit. They're saying that if you in a city that's black, the jokes got to be black and on black. When Cat Williams was in Duval, he did nothing but Duval jokes. Really, he was talking about a little different apartment complex. He's like, nigga, that don't even sound like some shit you should be like, bro. That nigga Cat Williams, bro, he got an art, but definitely Dave Chappelle, bro. He's a storyteller. Don't worry about the venue. He's not even there.
Yeah,
he's
there. Remote.
Yeah, he just wrote a book and he gave it to you, and you just happen to be hearing the book on stage, right? But like, I understand what y'all saying. Like a lot of comedian people that y'all want to go hear shit, or maybe y'all want to hear something super political like George Carlin, bro. But you know, everybody got a different vibe, right? And we gotta appreciate that. But with
everybody's here to laugh.
Hey, with that being said, bro, this is one of the most comprehensive breakdowns of the goddamn Dave Chappelle situation I've ever heard. So we're gonna definitely have to run this one. Bizak. Make sure y'all listen to this for sure, man. I gotta always thank Empras Natty. Funny.
Yes.
Shout you out, Jay.
Alrighty, guys, and that is the conclusion of episode
134. Look at you. You a portal, Jay.
130.
He said you a portal, G.
Oh, God.
Hold on, where we at? Oh, it's 5 hours, bro. We out of here, bro. Do your thing, bro. Hold on. But you a portal, though. All right, do your thing.
You are just so sneaky. Alrighty, guys. That is the conclusion of episode 134 of the Wise Magi Godcast. We will be back on Sunday with our pre-show starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in to that pre-show. A lot of good music choices going through the airways. Until next time, peace.